All right, everybody, welcome back to Chapter 19 of our Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition campaign run here on Blades and Blasters. The title of this campaign is The Long Rest. We have a full crew tonight of 5 players, including Demi, who will be playing Elwyn, Aki, who will be playing Gwydion, Ghost, who will be playing the dashing and ever-sophisticated horticulturalist Marv Elderman. Matt will be reprising her role as Meko, and Danish will be showing up as Lyrian / Corgrim tonight. And without further ado, we are going to find ourselves here in the Hamlet. And I think I have everybody's tokens up. Is the vision okay for everybody? Very good, very good. Turn down this music a little bit. As the winter set in, so did the cold. And the ground froze, and Pigwin's Run turned to blue crystal, and the trees lost their leaves. Though the hamlet's keep stood tall and proud, it was surrounded by a sea of barren branches that whipped in the wind, sighing and crying of the devouring disease that had descended upon the unfortunate town. For it was that in his last act, a warlock named Jaxus cursed the hamlet. And there was famine, there was disease, there were boils on faces, arms, thighs, and buttocks that wept a fluid most heinous, yellow and sickly. And it was during this time, too, that a devouring madness claimed the night. Indeed, sleep for most was terrible. Dreams of a realm filled with torture and pain, guarded by a crone who whispered only the words, "Abandon all hope, ye who enter this realm, for it is the realm of rot and decay, of sorrow and things that die without meaning." Still, Marv Elderman worked tirelessly. If the source of this senseless disease was able to be found, he would find it. And so it was that even as the hamlet dealt with this plague, the world moved on around it. In Southlandia, elves argued about a potential alliance with new friends from the mainland. East of Raven's Gulch, smoke rose from Snarky's Fork as the warships continued to cross the Sea of Stars. North of the Whisperwood, desperate men tried to reclaim a shattered kingdom, while in the far and mysterious east, the sire of Venomfang consolidated power. But now you are here, in the hamlet, and the situation is most dire. And the cleric of Shantea may have found a way forward. But first, I'd like you guys all to kind of describe how you're taking the pestilence and disease that has racked your cozy den, your homely hamlet.
Well, for Meko, though she wasn't affected by the disease itself, she was still very concerned about the citizens of Hamlet. She'd been taking care of Melek, the small halfling, previously a goblin, who had now settled down in their home. She was one of the only people to take care of the small figure, making sure he was okay, going to the tavern very often to get food and bring it back to him. But still, there was much concern. She spoke highly to the halfling, making sure that his days were filled with as much joy as they could be. But still she worried. Most of the time when he was asleep, she would patrol outside, the cold not penetrating her thick hide, she being used to even higher altitudes, more battering winds of cold. So most of the time she was out and comfortable. She occasionally checked on some of the other people of the hamlet, though not many would be kindly enough to let someone of such large stature and very different looking within their home. but Meko either wasn't bothered or smart enough to realize the discrepancy from people.
Marv Elderman, what fills your days as you research a cure to this malady and the snow falls all around you and the cold seeps into every hearth and home?
Marv spends most of his days early in the morning all the way through the deep of night, eating the warmest stew he can make as he studies over sources of texts and old legends and various material, trying to find answers to what can be done to remove such an illness, what steps they could take to recover from the malady. In the times where he can no longer read or simply must step away from it all, he travels around the village trying to aid who he can. Even simple tasks such as helping to clean their porches or houses, whatever it can be, to keep them from getting further more ill, trying to aid them with healing. But mostly he spends his time reading through, lamenting that there's not something that can be done more immediately as people pass and suffer all around him.
And in the course of these descriptions, as you guys all kind of describe what fills your days, I'd like to make some rolls to see how the Hamlet was affected in many ways. Excuse me, I got a little touch of the plague myself. We're going to see what happens to your population. First of all, what happens to your armies, the levies and forces you've raised, and then finally what happens to your crops. Let's take this time now to figure out what happens with our population. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to have somebody, and I would like Marv Elderman to do this first one, to roll a d6. And it's a table I've written out, and there's different things that happen. Rolling 6 is much better than rolling a 1. Now, Marv.
There you go.
Right, okay.
Well.
So I want you to describe to me how you don't cure this illness, but at least you save many, many lives. With a population of with a 6, the population gets quite sick, and some of the old people, the frail and the already infirm, do pass away. But most of the others tend to recover from this disease, although it continues to kind of over and over again just affect people and make them sick.
So the big thing is just making sure that Marv and a few other people who he enlists that are well enough to do so, it goes between homes of those who are most gravely affected, especially large families, ones that have already had to kind of divvy up their food and their attentions to different things and tries to provide extra care for them, making sure that they have warm bath water, making sure that they have extra food rations, using his spells when he can, to try to keep things as clean and sanitary as he can, healing those who are gravely wounded or fall ill with other afflictions while they're already sick, or those that get hurt when they're just tending to household tasks, going along and just making a habit of doing that throughout the day, as Marv himself is able to avoid the illness and spends his time trying to aid their fellows of the Hamlet when he can.
And it seems that even in the dead of winter, the light of Mara Shantea shines upon your brow as you go get about your good works, Marv Elderman. And the construction of the temple is not delayed at all and continues apace. As even when one family member is sick, others hop in to fill out the effort and redouble their efforts. Elwyn Tierfing, how's this affected you?
Oh man, things have been so boring around the hamlet lately. Ewan, he thrives and feeds off of attention and interacting with others, but everyone's holding themselves up in their homes, not coming out to see him practice archery anymore. He can't entertain the kids juggling. It's just a big downer. He's been itching for something to do, and honestly, if things don't get better soon, he might just leave the hamlet in search of better pastures. He hasn't been affected personally, so he doesn't care.
And our first new character, Corgrim.
Corgrim takes his time looking around the village day to day, just casually walking about, and he disappears for a period of time and only to reappear. And mainly, he just watches the people come and go. He is fairly commonplace and occasionally talks to Heidi when she's in the mood to talk to him, but otherwise he is pretty sedate.
It is chilly here in the dead of winter in the Whisperwood.
Yeah, he's used to warmer climes, so you see him bundled up a lot more than the other folk.
Why don't you give me old D6 there, Corgrim? Okay.
Rolling hot.
Not good. This is for military. That's the worst possible outcome. Now, you're going to want to keep the second roll, but if somebody would like to give me an insight check with a DC of 15, successful check, I'll let you re-roll that, then I'll kind of narrate what happens.
I'll do it.
Boom. All right, re-roll it.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, armies. Here we go. Roll 4 times. So, narratively, what's going to happen since Marv is doing such a good job treating this disease? It's not the disease itself, but it's the fear that has gripped the population that causes many of these new troops that have been raised, that have kind of come in from the Whisperwood and the surrounding environment. Many of them start to desert. That's what happens. They don't die. They just desert. They leave their posts. They don't show up for their training, or they don't show up for muster. Marv Elderman, I can let you describe how you tried to convince them to stay, but then ultimately they slink away in the dead of night.
Well, Marv, again, without there being much progress on finding any cure or relic or antidote, anything that he can find in his text, when he hears people are going to leave, Marv isn't actually going to try to stop them. He completely understands. He wishes them well and hopes that if they find their way back in the future, that everything is taken care of, and Marv assures them that he will one day fix this, that the hamlet will be as it was before, and he bids them farewell.
Okay, so here's what we got to do, guys. You guys have 7 different units, and so somebody give me a 1 through 7. We're going to do this 4 times. So we're going to roll through each of 4 different units and roll for casualties, just like you're in a mass battle.
I think Elwyn should do it. Let's see if Tarek loses his cavalry he just got.
Am I rolling 1d what?
D7, first of all.
Oh, God.
5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Human, regular, or medium archers, roll me a D4. You want to roll low. Yeah.
Hey.
So about one fourth of them desert. Updating the spreadsheet.
Could have had a nice 4/4 of them just disappear.
Somebody roll me D6 now.
4/4, that's the same as 3/3, isn't it?
I'll roll a d6. Let me, oh, I have a button for it.
Just type.
5.
5, 1,
Archers
2,
again.
3, 4. Yeah, but it skips them. Human, regular, light archers. Roll me another.
Archers.
Roll me another D4.
Oh,
2. Ooh, half. Their current
Archers,
size is
scaredy
half.
cats.
Half of them leave. Somebody roll me a D5 now.
I'll roll that one.
Man, Tarek hasn't spent enough time with the archers. He's too busy with the
Another 2.
Clash of Steel.
Oh
I
man,
blame Bozard, man.
Who's
these
this?
are your seasoned troops. Roll me a D4 to see how many seasoned troops leave.
Oh,
Alright, Elwyn.
this is gonna be a 4, and I know it.
Don't you dare.
They're
Swear
taking
to
their
God.
seasoning with them.
No!
Oh!
Our seasoned!
Oh,
They desert completely.
No.
So narratively, describe to me how the snowball happens, because like the men start to get word that like the rations might run out. Oh, this disease is getting worse.
Christ.
Is it all the archers?
One more time, roll me a D4.
Marv?
Who's gonna do it?
Corgrim?
I'll
Feel
do
free to roll, anyone.
1d4. Let's get this 4.
Oh, no, it was a 3.
That's the cavalry.
No!
Oh
Okay.
man,
Roll to see how many of the cavalry leave.
I'll
someone
roll.
else do it. Oh, you're gonna cap it out too, aren't you? Look at all these 4s rolling up.
Half of them.
Mm.
Whoops.
3.
It's better than it could have been.
Oh man.
I rolled first.
Had to roll first.
Yeah. Well, at least it's not 3, so
I've rolled for all the casualties. I figure I'll do that much.
I got it first. It's better.
And the last one is what happens with all the crops, the seed crops that are stored in the bins. This is actually working out pretty well with how I envision it, because I wanted to have the plague have a mechanical effect on you guys.
I like it. Yeah, it's fitting. The paranoia, especially. I mean, it
So
makes
with
sense.
with the crops, I want you to roll a d6. Now you'll be able to re-roll it with a good animal handling, or what's the other one? Survival check. But
Ooh, Gwydion will
Um,
help with this.
if you roll a 5 or 6, you're going to have to re-roll your population again.
I've got really sick animal handling and survival,
Do you wanna roll
so
the
Gwydion would
D6
definitely
then?
be helping with keeping our food safe.
All right, give me a d6 on this one.
1d6. Here we go. 5.
Actually, 5. Yeah, 5. High is good. So,
Nice.
yep, the crops. Marv, you can describe to me how you kind of save the crops, and how Shantia has blessed the hamlet, at least in this way.
The biggest thing is just trying to care for the crops that are not dead or ruined by whatever blight has fallen upon the land. I'm assuming from his dark magics. So we're able to quickly identify what's blighted, where something's been cursed, remove it or purify it. Replant after we've purified whatever land's ruined, and then just tend to the ones that weren't. And we're able to minimize the damage on that side of it just through good crop rotation.
Cool.
And I guess
As winter starts to come through to a close, there are some days that are warmer than others, but there's still snow on the ground. There's still snow high up on Mount Dracus. You can see miles and miles and miles away to the north. And the last straw, narratively, was your army start to desert you guys. And you've built everything you've built without those forces. You know you're defenseless if somebody would march on you. Marv Elderman, thanks to all of his studies, has found a way to use one of the artifacts you have recovered. It was not an artifact, it was an item. The spoil of etherealness. In order to open a gateway into a plane where you feel this pestilence may be coming from. You're unsure of the specifics, Marv Elderman, but you feel that investigation into this plane is your last hope if you are to survive the winter and at least survive an attack by Snarky's Fork in the spring.
So, just to clarify, is a portal of etherealness that we need to
Well, you've just kind of used that oil in order to do your research and figure out how to perform this ritual.
Okay. And I know the specifics of the ritual.
Yeah. I'll just leave it up to you to open up the portal.
All right. So yeah, Marv will And this is our big portal. This is in my house.
You can put it wherever you want in the village. It's separate from the other gate that you have, though, and it's just kind of a one-time thing.
Okay. Yeah, so Marv will start setting things up. I suppose he would have called for some of the others just to be ready in the event that this ritual doesn't work out as intended. So he would send out runners, and these would likely be the people that respond, I would think. And he would get set to go about performing the ritual to handle the escape.
So, this gate, kind of outside of the town, like outside the keep, you open this thing up, and it's just this kind of ring into the void that's wreathed in flame. As you step back, Marv Elderman, those gathered around you from the inside, it just ushers a sense of dread and fear. There's even a musty smell. The smell of rot and decay coming from inside this portal.
Oh boy. And we need to step through this, correct?
Indeed.
Yeah, so Marv kind of wafts his hand over his nose. Well, that's not a smell you like to smell.
Meko, she's come fairly quickly after being sent for by the runner, hurrying up to the portal with the battle axe solidly on her shoulder. She wafts a hand in front of her face, looks down to Marv, and points to the portal itself. So, is it there that we're going in?
That's what I figure we'll have to do to find our answers. We have to step through this portal and, well, there's something we must recover on the other side and bring back.
Well, Mr. Elderman, whatever we need to find, and whatever's going to be in there, I'm by your side, no matter what happens.
I'm happy to hear it, Meko. I think we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Of course.
Yeah, about that time Gwydion would be showing up. He would have talked to Mark previously about helping out with this, seeing as it sounded quite important to healing the town. Up till this point, Gwydion, he arrived about maybe a month back or so. Or, well, by now, I guess if it's late winter, it's been a while. But he's pretty much been slaving away, making a bathhouse underneath the tavern for Heidi. But aside from that, he has been spending his time mostly spreading incense and other various healing materials throughout the village to help. But he kind of pulls up, probably the only person at all taller than Meko in the entire place. And presumably they've probably not met more than a couple of times by this point. Their paths don't cross too often, I would imagine, seeing as Gwydion spends a lot of time outside of town, and most of it, though, working on the bathhouse. But he comes up. Well then, is everything looking just about ready?
If a circle that smells like sulfur and just other unpleasantries is ready, then Yes, I think we're ready to go.
Gwydion smiles. He is absolutely massive at 7'10", but it's all lankiness. He's not particularly strong-looking, frail, if anything, despite his size. Kind of leans down, almost a squat, next to Marv. Are you sure we will have enough aid? Seems quite dangerous, to be honest.
Well, more people we get involved, the more we're going to be digging into the depths of those who are ill. I would have considered contacting Balberos, but he's quite sick. We need some people to run things here while we're away.
It does seem quite ill. Despite the healing, it just doesn't really... Well, I suppose this is as much as we can hope for. You see, he's literally hounded on one side by his mastiff. It's a small thing, nothing special, but its name is Bevan, and it has has a pack along its back that Gwydion carries a lot of various minor tools in. I think you'll stay home for this one, Bevan. And he kind of sits down and kind of pets at the dog for now.
Lyrian walks up, cloak pulled over his face. It looks like he has a thick black beard on. He walks up to Marv. Ah, yes. Mayor Elderman, correct?
Well, former mayor, but correct.
You're not reinstated?
Not in an official sense, but out of character, I don't think we ever actually did
We
anything
talked
for
about
that area
it.
official.
We
We talked about
we
it. We
talked
didn't
about-
actually put it in
Well,
character.
No, but we remember we talked about it, and that's, I think,
Well, that
everything
was
was
at the start of
instated.
the winter, and this is
Yeah.
presumably late winter by now.
Has there been a coup in the middle of winter?
Yes.
So I think you are mayor. We
Gwydion is
didn't talk about it in
taking
over.
RP chat,
Well,
but
if everybody
yeah.
agrees with it in chat, then yes.
I vote for Elwin.
No, you're mayor.
Good call. Yeah, he retconned it. Yeah, this is. You're speaking with the mayor, correct?
Yes, Madam Den Ezra pointed me towards you. I hope that my previous offer still stands. I'm willing to go on this mission. Emphasize my ability and goods and services that I can provide.
Well, certainly would be a big step towards consideration of that offer, and definitely appreciate the assistance in this matter. Think you'd be a fine addition to the Hamlet nonetheless, but this is going to be well, whatever we encounter in here is not going to be something lightly taken.
And he takes a sniff towards the portal. No, I don't believe so, but I thank you for your consideration. And he walks over toward the portal.
Yeah, it does sound better now.
Meko looks around. So far, it's just the four of them. You see her head on a swivel. She scratches the top of her head. Is this it? Just the four of us?
Well, calling for someone else I know ain't too busy. I don't know when he's going to show.
Bam! Just like that, from behind one of the buildings, Elwin makes his appearance. He was waiting for an inn, so he rolls in, literally. His bow at the ready. He's like, the reinforcements have arrived. Nice to see you all doing well.
Meko, she smiles down to Elwin, crouching slightly, her big grin plastered on her face. It's nice to see you too, Elwin. It's been a bit.
Has it? I
Yeah.
forget the last time we spoke.
I don't think we speak much. I mean, you're mostly, in the tavern or, around throwing kids or something. I'm usually outside the city patrolling.
Well, you should stop by more often. Share a drink, catch up. We're two friends, right?
Yeah, we are. She seems very excited for being named Friends. She stands up, still with that smile plastered on her face.
Gwydion sees Elwyn approach, listens to their conversation. He seems to be distracted, playing with his pup as he kind of turns. Ah, it's good to see you again, Elwyn.
Ah, right. What was your name again? Every time I see you, I'm just so shocked that I lose myself for a bit.
Yeah, he kind of reaches down and kind of puts a hand on top of your head, kind of patting it a couple of times. It's Gwydion. It's fine.
Right, of course. Just don't miss the hair.
I suppose. Yes, it's fine. Are you prepared? Do you have anything that will, I don't know, maybe deal with whatever's in there?
You may be new to this whole adventuring thing, but I'm a seasoned warrior. Just you watch. If you feel unsafe at any point, feel free to hide behind me.
He smiles widely. It's rather big, but his teeth look like they're made for chewing plants almost. But he smiles this big, wide grin. Of course. I look forward to it.
Well, if we're all here, let's get to it.
Right, if you want to lead the way there, Leia, or if you want me, or Gwydion, or Elwyn, it seems, to lead.
Oh, it's a portal of my making. I'll be the first one to test it. If I don't get spit back out as a big bag of bones, I'll see you on the other side.
Good luck.
And Marv will step through.
Marv steps through the portal, disappears into blackness, and out from behind him, a smell of something like a rotten bag of food just comes out of the portal behind him.
Yeah, Gwydion kind of winces a bit, and the pup kind of whines as it gets the smell over there, kind of scratching at its nose on the ground. He kind of pats the hound one time. Well then, let's see what waits on the other side. Gwydion kind of leans quite low down and steps through.
Same thing happens. And one by one, each of you leave the frigid cold of the hamlet. And you find yourself standing on boggy ground in a familiar yet strange in other ways place. The temperature has done a 180 and it's now oppressively warm, almost like midsummer. The ground under your feet is soft, and if you look down, you see swirling gray mists and condensation upon tall grass that is at the same time growing but black and rotten as well. But you're in the same place. You're in the hamlet. And looking ahead of you, you see the entrance of Paquin's Rest, the inn, owned by Heidi Den Ezra, that has brought so much joy to the hamlet. The inn, however, is dilapidated. The paint on the shutters is peeling. The doors halfway hanging off the hinges, and the beams that hold the frame of the house together are in places broken and other places rotting and crumbling. Standing outside the inn is a hunched over old figure leaning on a gnarled cane. She seems to be gnawing on something, and as you look closer, it's a apple that is just brown, and as her toothless gums bite into it, she spits it on the ground. It's just rotten fruit flesh, and she kind of looks up at you through the fog. Oh, brave of you to come here.
Gwydion looks a bit taken aback, kind of looking all around, taking the place in, watching this old woman.
Marv steps forward. Brave or foolish, I suppose, ma'am. But where exactly is here supposed to be?
Well, here is where you are, Marv Elderman. And this place is, well, I suppose not of any world you are familiar with. And I am at once perplexed how you found your way here, and also surprised at the amount of flesh that still clings to your pudgy frame. Cleric. And she kind of looks over you and pokes your belly with her cane. Oh, the plague and the pestilence that I sent it. It has not done its trick on you, at least, Marv Elverman.
Afraid every alderman before me's been a bit pudgy, and everyone after me, should they come, Shantae's grace will probably be just the same. But you said plague you sent.
Oh, at least I had some part in play in sending this pestilence among you. What are you? Are you hogging all the food? Are you keeping it from the others? Are they wasting away? Please tell me of their pain.
I'd rather not discuss their pain with you, and more so discuss the resolving of your curse or pox what you sent to our hamlet. We've had a fair time of it, and we're all quite fed up, to be quite honest.
You are fed up for now. The key word being fed. Empires crumble, Elderman. Yours will soon go the way of ancient, venerable empires and seats of power. And as she talks to you, she seems to almost loom over you. Your enjoyment of the hamlet is but temporary. All of you shall soon despair. Turn away now. And she sinks back into that old, wicked, twisted frame.
Corgrim looks over to her and says, might there be a way we can bargain with you then and remove this pestilence from this place?
Bargain? I always did like a good deal, a good bargain, and I've even been known to gamble a time or two.
So, what exactly, maybe could we, exchange, maybe, to get rid of the whole pox and plague that you've put on our home?
She looks up to you, Meko High Striker, and you can see from beneath her wide-brimmed hat that she has a mark of some sort. Whether it's a birthmark or a tattoo, it's hard to say, but it's beneath her left eye. And it is 3 teardrops kind of arranged in a triangle. And I would like each of you to make me an Arcana check.
Right now, I mean, she's killed people.
I think she's been in jail before.
Might have a felony record.
Yes, there
Got
is
no
a-
idea.
There's a warrant out for your
Why
arrest.
did I roll the best? Come on now.
Of course. So Marv Elderman, you recognize that sign. It is a sign that you saw in that book of many paths, an old and ancient evil associated with an ancient goddess by the name of Talona, sometimes known as the Crone, who is known as a mistress of disease, the lady of all plagues and pestilence.
God. What else do I know about her? Anything?
She likes to gamble.
Ugh. Yeah, Marv. He just comes out and kind of says it. So, you're Toluna then? Is that who you are?
Oh! Look at the brilliant mind on you, Marv Elderman. It's just as big as your belly.
Well, my understanding of you like deals, but you also like wagers.
I do. Gone are the good old days, Marv Elderman. And she kind of circumambulates you guys. As she does so, you'll look at her, Corgrim, out of the right of your eye. She's just a beautiful lady with blonde golden hair who lively steps through the mist. To you, Gwydion, she's as a alligator, kind of pockmarked and infected with pus dripping from his mouth. And Elwyn sees a brave soldier with a bloodied blade, and Meko High Striker sees the form return to the old crone as she walks around her. Yes, gone are the good old days. I've been around Marv Elderman since the stars were put in the sky and the firmament was separated from the land and the sea. And you're Shantea, and you're Mara. We used to gamble as well, back in the good old days. I remember once, on a bet, I was allowed to wipe an entire continent clean with disease. I wish I could get back to those times, but alas, the magic has left this place, although it is slowly returning. I am but a shadow of my former self. I'll tell you what, Marv Elderman. She kind of backs up and says, you go through this door and you return to me an artifact, something that was taken from me and lost long ago. And I'll lift the curse from your lands, if only you give me the permission to place it somewhere else, even of your own bidding.
Shantea, forgive me. I'll take that bargain.
Oh, goody! Yes, all right then. Oh, let me just lead the way. Here we go. She takes her cane and taps it upon the door. Oh, I think they're quite hungry now. You can go ahead on in.
Before they head in, as they're walking forward, Meko quickly steps, just a couple, to Marv, leaning down and whispering in his ear. Look, Mr. Elderman, I trust your judgment and all, but are you sure that we want to do it? Doesn't seem right.
Yeah, Gwydion kind of leans down alongside. I must agree. This sounds quite insidious.
And Marv, as he's taking his crossbow out, he kind of rubs his head. And I've been working at this since Shantae's grace. Spring, winter, this feels like forever now. I've racked my brain with all the things I could do, things that I could try, things that we could try to deal with and solve this pox. But I'm at my wit's end. If I delay any longer, it's as she says, Hamlet will fall, everybody in it. We'll all disperse, end up different places, end up killed.
I think it's a
'Cause I can
fantastic
take
idea. Marv.
Oh, sorry, good.
Don't go ahead, finish.
She says I can place it in place of my bidding. I can think of some places that ain't It pains me to admit. In a bad place for something like that to be affecting evil folk.
I suppose. Not entirely wrong. But it is still quite a weight you would bear.
I think it's a fantastic idea, Mayor. I think you are showing a very cunning amount of prowess in this.
I have a lot to answer for when we're done. Something I don't think Chantea is going to be very proud of, but it is what it is.
Whatever you decide, Marv, it's not just on your shoulders. It's, I'd bear that too. I'm with you in this, even if I don't agree.
I'm willing to assist you in any way that I can to prove my worth.
Well, I'm here to help. If this'll help, then I suppose... Let's get on with it then. Just be careful. I have a bad feeling about this thing. He turns kind of an eye towards the crone, but doesn't linger.
She'll keep to her bargain. It's in her nature. Let's get it on with it then.
Right. You might want to follow behind me, in case.
I suppose then. If you would.
And Mecca will take the lead, taking one last glance over at the old crone before she gently pushes her way through the dilapidated doors, looking inside, stepping across the threshold.
And she watches you go through the threshold. Says to you, "Have you seen any more of these apples in there, my pretty? I dare say I would clearly and dearly like one."
Sure. Yeah, I'll get you one.
And again, as you step into the familiar inn, the scene moves from the familiar to the not familiar. Visions should be working for everybody.
Oh,
Good. As you step into this area, the wooden door of the inn closes behind you, and it sounds instead like a heavy iron door that weighs a ton, blocks out all light behind you. Now it's just a stone slab that is crisscrossed with scratches and torn fingernails. And ahead of you, with their backs turned, is what you see. You hear screams and pleas for help. Help! Don't kill me! No, not there! Don't take that off! Don't rip that! Not my eye! No! Don't take my eye! Ah! I can't see! I'm blind! Ah! In front of you, you see goat-headed demons torturing what seem like sentient beings that are lashed to the wall, bound with chains on their ankles and wrists, their heads affixed to the wall with wooden screws.
Gwydion is fairly taken aback by the sight. He doesn't spare any time getting himself ready, pulling out his, he already had his staff out, but he seems to be gesturing to get ready to cast a spell.
Meko takes the battle axe off her shoulder, wielding it in both hands. Her blood has run cold at this point, listening to the torture, but her resolve is sound, knowing that these are the enemy. This is what she must be pointed towards. She glances from Corgrim back to Elwyn, waiting for a nod to charge forward.
Hello? Somebody just
Hi.
dropped.
Ooh, somebody, Demi.
Yep.
Oh, Demi's back. Okay.
You get there, Demi?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Matt's character, I think, was addressed to you.
She's just
What did she
waiting for
say?
someone to basically give her a nod to charge forward.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Gwydion's kind of looking to the others as well. He's ready to go whenever,
Well, shall we begin?
I suppose. This doesn't look good.
So we're supposed
Left
to
or
fight these
right?
creatures?
Hmm?
We're supposed to fight these creatures then, correct?
Don't know what you plan to do, but they don't look like they'd be happy letting us pass. And Gwydion is going to go ahead and I'll cast Conjure Animals and try and summon a bear. Big old bear.
Yeah, 20 small bears.
Here's your bear.
Die.
Oh!
20 duck-sized bears.
Not 20 bear size or one bear-sized duck.
Yeah, that's the more dangerous. That's the higher level summon.
Yeah, as that happens in front of you, the goat-headed demons kind of sense this monstrous thing behind them, and they kind of turn, and they're creatures of habit. Behind them, you can see these beings they were tortured. Some of them have their entrails pulled from their bellies, trailing out on the stone and crimson S's and Q's. And you guys can roll for initiative.
Ooh. Do we want to have the bear just go on my turn, or do you want me to roll separate for him?
You just go on your turn.
Cool. Initial toss. Ooh, Gwydion's on point.
I'm fat and slow.
What else is new?
Yeah. OOC, right?
Oh no!
Oof.
All
Feels
the
bad, man.
aldermen.
Shitters and quitters.
Yeah, it's a Q. Shitters and quitters.
S's and Q's. All right. Ellen first. You're first up.
All right, follow my lead. And I'll take my crossbow. Shoot the one on the left.
Steps in front of
21
Mecca.
hit, baby.
21's a hit.
Oh, there's a bear in front of me. Sorry.
Of damage. Yep, you shoot an arrow.
5 damage.
Yep.
Got extra attack. Do it again. 12 to hit.
It misses.
I will use a superiority die. And do, we'll do trip attack on that one. Shoot him in the foot. So I think I roll a d8 and add it to that.
All right.
Oh no, when you hit... Fuck. I know I have one that lets me add fucking...
Yeah, you have one that lets you add like a little die. Is it Hunter's Mark or something?
I think it's precision attack. There you go. When you're making you can expend one spirit die, add it to the roll. There you go.
Ah.
It's been a while. So 15 to hit
15 does hit.
Nice.
for another 5. And I'll move back behind the bear. Go get him, Meko.
And at this, Meko lets out just a roar that echoes down these stone hallways. Bonus action, she's gonna rage. And which one did Elwyn hit?
Left one.
All right, perfect.
Yep.
So she has fast movement, so not as fast as Balaberos, but she can move 40 feet. And she charges up with... are they, like, above us?
They are. They're like a half movement, a double movement up. So if you're attacking from below them, you will have disadvantage.
That is perfectly fine.
They have the high
don't
ground.
mind. They do have the high ground. I am going to do this anyway because they're probably going to get it. So I'm going to do reckless attack. So I have advantage, but it just evens out at this point. So they have advantage against me, but that's okay.
$27 hits.
Oof, perfect. Okay, so we're going to select rage. So 14 damage for the first hit as she cuts into it.
You're hewing away at its legs.
Yeah, just slashing its little goat legs. Like she would prepare a meal, and she's gonna hit again. Unfortunately, does not hit
Nope.
with a 9. Clattering down to the stone, chipping it away. But that's Meko. She rushes in.
And Gwydion.
Hey. Yeah, Gwydion kind of.
Oh, she takes. So as you approach this thing, the ground underneath your feet is crumbling, and it's just this horrible smell, and you're going to take a little bit of damage. Ugh. Wonder why some of that stuff works and some of it doesn't. Rotting presence. There you go.
Weird.
It's not Christmas, that's why.
1d6 plus 1 for each, so it'd be plus 2. So 1d6 plus 2.
So do I make the let's see, con save?
Yep. 13.
I don't.
Negative.
So 1d6 plus 1. Okay.
So take 8.
So it'll be halved to 4 because of rage.
So take foe.
Air rage. So good.
Gwydion, you're up.
Alrighty, yeah. Gwydion takes a couple of steps forward. All right, friend, go destroy them. And the bear, of course, a huge roar bellows out through the place as it charges forward.
Let me
Will
see
it
if,
still have
hang on.
disadvantage
Let me
with
see if
large
let me see
size?
if the bear is in that range. I think it was
Oh, I think so.
of that aura.
Oh, of the aura. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was. It was when it started too. I think it got half of it, so it's going to do that con save as well.
Cool. 21. The bear is ready. Super tough.
Which one is it attacking?
It's gonna go for this one up here. So it will go in with its bite. Hello. Did it go? Oh, there.
Yep. 19 hits.
Alrighty. And then I guess I just click for damage. Yep, there we go. So 9. And then its attack with its claws. Ooh.
Hits again.
For 11. Very
Ooh, that's
nice.
good.
Very good. Yeah, the bear just charges in and rips and tears at the thing. Chomping into the goat's head and everything like it's a snack. Gwydion, in the meanwhile, I guess I'll cast a spell. Actually, no, you know what? He's gonna move. That was 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Actually, so I can get to there. And that's him for now, as he moves up.
Yep.
He's ready to cast a spell.
I think the thing is if you start your turn in the aura. All right, cool.
Oh, you know what? That's a spell.
Oh.
Okay.
So then I don't think I would have taken that damage then. Cool.
Yep. So if you start the turn in it.
Oh, okay, cool. I am going to actually cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Enhance Ability, targeting Con. Now let me see. Third level higher, 1 additional creature for each slot level above second. So I'm going to actually use a level 3 spell and target Meko as well.
You gotta touch him, dude. It's a touch spell.
Oh, is it touch? Oh shit, it's touch. Yeah, I'll just cast it on myself for Con.
All right. Raise your con. Yeah, the first demon looks down at Meko, these are just dumb demons, but they're completely and total savage. So it kind of smacks down on her, and it will have advantage since it is up a little bit higher.
That's okay. It had advantage anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that definitely hits.
23. 4 piercing.
2.
There's a creature must succeed a saving throw against disease or become poisoned until the disease ends.
Okay, so DC 13 con. Okay. Oh my god.
No.
Oh
not
no. Yeah, her skin just starts blistering and boiling up, even pushing at some of the stones that are embedded into her skin. She barely notices as she's just raging, completely and utterly focused on this thing.
This Bulazo here will run over. Let's see. Hang on. Let's see what this. 30. Run over here and attack the bear. 17.
Yeah, that I believe that does hit. Yeah,
Yep,
it's only
that hits.
12.
Yep, you have 41 HP for him.
Oh, it's 52 because of my increased via my class.
On the bear.
Yeah, it's 52 base.
All right, so attacks. 3 damage, but gotta make a con save of 13 or poison.
Alrighty. Come on, my boy. Ooh, nope. Bear's poison too. So it's 3 piercing, and then. Okay.
And the last one. The last one is going to attack the bear. 21 is a hit, and 8.
Shit. Ooh, ouch. And I assume the poison doesn't stack.
Nope. You just have
Yeah,
advantage.
It's down to 41.
So Corgrim is up.
Okay, so Corgrim would see the miasmus shitstorm that's up there and just shake his head and pull out his short bow. And he would take a shot at the one that's engaged with Meko. All right.
Do you want me to set up your macros for you?
That's all right. Shit. Nope, not with an 11.
11's a little short, a little shy.
Okay, and then I guess, God, there's nowhere really to hide up here, so I'm going to just kind of stay back by Marv. And yeah, that'll be me then.
Your turn, Marv.
Ah, shit, I can't get there. Marv is actually gonna start getting closer as he's moving forward. Push up to where Gwydion is. Seeing the miasma, I'm sure, and pulling a shirt up from under his armor a bit to cover his nose. Not just going to do him any good, but he doesn't know that. And let's see. I think Bless seems alright. Yes. And then I will cast Bless. So, concentration lasts for a minute, and I will choose Meko the bear Elwyn.
Nice.
So they can add a d4 to
Attack or save. that's
attack
very
or
good.
save roll until or before the spell ends.
Attack, save roll. Good. Anything else?
Not for now. No, that's it.
Back to the top. With the commotion, somebody else is going to enter the enter the fray. And Elwyn, you're up.
Yeah, I guess I have to move up a bit to get line of sight. I'm gonna shoot the one Meko's fighting. 27 to hit, baby.
Yep.
For 14 this time.
Oh, wow.
Extra attack. If it's not dead, shoot it again. With a crit.
Yeah!
Wow, for less damage than the 14.
Nice.
13.
Oh my god.
That was great.
Wasn't looking so.
One back.
That one goes down.
Oh, yeah. Well, Meko's engaged with it. She's taking some hits, so Elwyn lines up the shots. Right as she's about to swing down on it, hits it in the head. He goes down. He hopes she looks back to acknowledge him, but realizes that she's kind of focused, so he'll step back and be content.
1,000 XP to the group for the RP from before as well.
Nice.
Nice.
And you, I think, you were getting out of that aura, so you don't have to. Yep, you're outside of it. And Meko, you're up.
Yep, so I'll make my save first against the aura. Definitely make it. Meko, she jumps up onto this platform, immediately shifting behind this one here to try and get some extra advantage, pressing herself. She's tight against the wall, but she's still able to swing. So I've disadvantage for the poison or the disease, but technically advantage for this, which makes it even.
out.
But I'm going to use Reckless Attack, so then I do get advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, Quinty was gonna buff you so you have advantage against poison, but
You have bless. You have bless as well.
And I have Bless.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, 26 definitely is.
26 hits.
Yep, 16 damage. She slashes down. The second one being a 25 to hit, bringing down another 13 damage on this thing. And so Meko easily is jumping up onto this platform with both feet, landing quickly, stepping behind this goat demon and slashing it twice quickly across the back and disengage with the pillar. And that's all for her.
Ronfiscardo, Scaratoro, Ai, Dardo, Quando,
It's got a monologue.
Gwydion.
Alright, yeah, Gwydion, well, the bear's gonna attack. First off, it's gonna go for that same one for the bite. Which, doesn't have advantage. Oh, wait, does it have advantage because of flanking?
It would have normal because you're below it, but then you're also flanking.
Would large
What?
size help with that, or?
Yeah, why not? I'm gonna take it hard on you later in the session, so that's fine.
Alright, cool. So
26
yeah,
hits.
he'll chomp on the first goat demon. And
You
then
grab
he's gonna,
onto the goat leg, tries to shake you off.
Yeah,
And 13 misses.
14?
yeah, it chomps
14.
down at
14
first,
hit.
but can't get the claws across.
14 hits.
If you have advantage, 14 hits, yeah.
And, oh, it does. Oh, okay, yeah. Sweet. Oh, fuck.
And that would kill him.
Oh, near max. Shit. Yeah, the thing chomps the leg and kind of pulls it down closer as it brings this gigantic pop and smashes its head in.
Did you do your constitution check to see if you take the aura damage?
Oh, yeah, let me do that real quick. And I wouldn't have been able to actually cast the other spell. I just realized it's concentration, so you wouldn't have been able to actually do it. Let me do my save real quick.
No, it'd only be 2. It only be 2 damage, so this should be a 1 instead of 11. So yep, made it anyhow.
Cool.
Anything else for Gwydion?
Yeah, actually.
Let's see.
Actually,
If she.
He's gonna.
Yeah, Gwydion started in the aura too, so Gwydion needs to make the Constitution check.
Oh, I made that for Gwydion. Sorry, I need to do the bears then. Bears. Sorry. Bear failed.
Bear failed.
Yeah, again. He failed last time too, I think. Oh no, that was the poison.
3.
Not too bad. Cool. Yeah, Gwydion is, he was gonna buff Meko, he's still gonna try and get a bit closer. I guess it would take the full 30 to climb up. So he's gonna do that. He's gonna kind of head on up, and you see him kind of struggle a little bit. He's not exactly adept, but he clambers on up. He has a sickle and shield at the ready. Well, actually, has a little druid staff, but that's him.
All right. This one was dead, and this one will turn and attack Meko.
He's got advantage.
Shit.
16 hits.
7.
Ooh, yep. So 7 will go down to 4 because we're rounding up. Okay.
And
Well, she's already diseased, so she
Yep.
doesn't.
he will take the attack of opportunity and try to flee. So you get attack of opportunity on him.
All right. I don't think I'll have any advantage on that. It'll just be 11.
Nope.
What about the bowyer? Get the bear. Oh, 1d4. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot
But
about
the bear would
the
hit him.
Only 13. Nope.
Nope. The bear would get an attack against him too.
Fight, bear, fight.
Oh, he's trying to run away, isn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's go with the claws. He's gonna swipe at him. Ooh.
That's a hit.
All right, for 11 slashing, as it sweeps the leg.
Rat's bite. Corgrim.
As this thing starts to run away, Corgrim will run up. Let's see here. Okay, so I can get there. Then I will bonus action dash to get up there and shoot at it. $20.
20 hits.
Okay. Oh shit, I should have done that first. Well, I couldn't. Oh well. So I will do 5 damage.
Got it. It's fleeing. It's kind of backpedaling with its little goat legs. Clack, clack, clack. And an arrow just thung, thuds into its left flank. Marv, you're up.
Marv, let's see. Meko's still poisoned, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so.
Diseased, yes.
Meko and the bear.
Huh.
Meko and the bear are poisoned.
It sounds like a band name.
Meko and the bear.
The
Meko
bear,
and the
there you
bear.
go. If we survive. Yeah, he's more concerned with Meko. He assumes Gwydion has a way of taking care of his bear, not knowing what druids do. As old about
You've
that.
seen him use all kinds of different healing magics. It's
Yeah.
one of his specialties.
He's a strange man. So I will come up here. Runs up and will use Lesser Restoration.
Ooh.
He kind of touches Meko on the shoulder, and I can end one disease or condition inflicting it.
Oh.
Condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Very
Thank
I'm glad
you.
we both have that as one of our spells. Because we're going to need it.
Yes, 100%.
The realm of poison and pestilence.
Marv runs up and just quick pat on the shoulder for Meko, and his warmth comes from the hand, and all the blisters, boils, whatever came for the poison just disappears into the ether. Feeling better?
Meko barely registers that Marv is there, as she's still frothing at the mouth at this point, her axe pointed towards this thing here.
Yeah, Gwydion kind of looks to the both of you. Stay close. I'll cast a spell to protect from the poison.
Oh, and our new friend. And from around the corner, you hear screech. Something runs around the corner, and you see this thing cloaked in black. It's all eyes and mouth
Ugh.
as it looks at all of you.
That seems bad.
The demon even seems to be afraid of this thing as you starts to shriek, and its black cloak billows up and kind of blots out the light from the hallway. It's going to look around at all of you, picking out a target. And Meko, somehow it looks into your eyes. It's like you try to look away from it, but it stares straight at you. You can feel its gaze just bearing down on you.
Oh no.
DC 30 thing check or take
Okay.
4d10
Oh my
necrotic.
god.
Oh god.
I'm gonna roll that 1d4, hopefully get a 4. Yes!
Hey!
Oh!
Ah,
Meko, it's not even her constitution that shakes this thing off, it's the pure rage that is just frothing in her blood, in her veins, just shakes off the necrotic damage. It's unable to get a hold of her.
And you just feel this thing, and fear just kind of starts to percolate through you. You shrug part of it off, but in the back of your mind, this being is quite unnerving. And at the end of that round, somebody else will enter. Elwyn, you're up.
Right. And you said they're, like, how high is this thing? It was elevated, right?
Yeah, it's not super elevated. It's like
Oh,
the ledge, like 4 feet up.
oh.
So I'd be able to make it 30 feet?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna run up the bear's back and join my friends.
you're an elf,
you know?
man.
Nimble as shit.
I mean, you
And
could
then we're gonna
ride
take
the
some
bear.
shots. I'm not gonna. I'm just running up. Parkour, you know? Parkour, take a shot at
Hardcore,
the goat.
parkour.
He learned his lesson the time he rode the rock.
Oh,
Ooh!
Oh, wow. Well,
good shit, good shit.
what?
Double ones.
Yeah. I don't, unless you want to punish me for rolling double ones, I will do extra.
No, I'm not gonna punish you.
Try that again.
Your punishment is coming.
16 to hit, goat.
Oh yeah, hits the goat. 13?
13.
Good
Yeah.
man.
Did you see that? I'm just smiling. That's all I got.
And just you hear from around the other corner, you hear the same screech as they close in on you.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is bad.
And you feel a presence behind your back, and you turn, you see this thing, and suddenly the eyes bore into your mind. Same thing.
Shoot. Me? Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. sleep too short. Come on, my boy. Yay!
Yay!
Half
Take
damage.
11, same as her.
11. Alrighty. That is not great. Yeah, he's hurting. Yeah, Gwydion kind of reels in pain as the thing stares him down. The magic's rotting away at some of his flesh, I presume.
Mm-hmm. Meko.
Meko, her eyes still set on her goat prey. She is going to charge over to it, using reckless attack to gain the advantage, and will smash this thing.
Okay.
Ooh, sweet.
That's a hit.
For 16 damage. Her second one being the 20. Doing another 14.
Kills it.
Yeah, she just charges in, almost charging through it as she bisects it in half, throwing the torso one way, the legs the other.
Nice. Fuck, Mecha's scary.
Make your Constitution check there to see
Oh,
if you
thank
take that
you.
1d6.
Hope not.
$23, got it gladly. But as you come closer to the bow deck, just I don't know why that happens sometimes. It's the
Fail save, instant death.
I do not think you started within 30 feet, so you're good. Yeah. Gwydion, your turn.
Alrighty.
And you're not starting within 30 feet either.
Checking. Oh, nice. That's good. Let me see. Within 60 foot as a bonus action. Okay, yeah. I feel like it's about time to get that ready. So, Gwydion is actually going to hop onto the bear. And the bear is going to charge. So Gwydion hops on the bear. He goes to cast a spell, but he is going to...
You got concentration, fam.
It's 40 foot. Okay, that's good.
Does you have to maintain concentration on the bear?
Oh, if it's a spell without concentration, you can cast it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I wasn't going to cast one with concentration. But he has exactly 40 foot. So the bear is going to charge the bodak over here. Gwydion wanting to get away from the other one.
Bold
Bear
move.
Huh?
Bold move.
It is. And it's going to try and bite the thing. Oh my!
It's a hit.
Sweet.
The
Right.
bear,
10.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep, 10.
For 10, and then Gwydion is going to... He's not actually going to cast a thing. Bonus action. Would it be an action to mount up, or can I just hop onto the bear from up there?
It's half your movement to mount something.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool. So you see him kind of raise his staff up above the bear and his shield, and you see kind of behind him, if we have any kind of like unicorn token or something, it's just a spirit thing, so it doesn't really matter. But from right here, this ethereal unicorn kind of neighs into existence, and it's everything within 30 foot of it. Got the copy and paste for this. Fucked it. So we have ability checks made to detect creatures in its aura have advantage. So any checks to detect things within 30 foot of it have advantage. And also I heal everything for my druid level each time I use a spell slot to heal. So that'll be 7 every time I use any healing spell. And
Does anybody get a healing from that?
not from that specifically.
Oh, it's just like
that,
a buff.
Yeah, that's one of my class things, right?
Okay.
From my Circle of the Shepherd. But I will then cast a little heal on Neko. So I will go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on her. Which then everything within 30 foot, which is all of us, heals.
Does that touch?
Well. It is touched, but I am within reach.
Yeah, you are.
He's got long arms, man.
She's
Big long
tall
boy
too.
arms.
Long arms.
7, 10, so 1d8. Let's see. 1d8. Button. Plus my mod, which is 5, so 7, 14 to Meko,
I'm full.
and then 7 to the bear, and then 7 to me. Plus 7, and then plus 7 to me. 30. Nice. And that is me.
Corgrim.
Yeah, as these kind of little motes of light fill the area and kind of tingle your wounds and knit them shut.
Okay, so with all that going on, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 5, 6, and then bonus action to dash. So 1, 2, and get right behind this Bojack as I pull out my rapier and stab in the back.
Bonus action to dash?
With your cat.
Someone's-
Your,
Meow!
you have a donut bonus action to
That's
dash?
what Corgrim's saying as he stabs.
What class is he? Oh, hell yeah, dude.
It's rogue.
Oh yeah,
Rogues.
Rogues get fun things.
Rogues get some really fun things.
Yeah, sorry, she's obnoxiously loud. But
fine.
yeah, is that advantage?
It would be.
Okay, I need this.
Oh yeah, flanking. Gotta love flanking, dude.
21.
This is fucking epic.
21 hits.
Perfect. So 14 sneak attack damage and 11 damage.
Oh my god.
25.
Oh, sick. God damn, I love rogues.
All right, so
Sweet.
that's my turn.
Arf.
Ooh. Yeah, Marv's gonna also move forward, seeing as moving backward doesn't look very good right now.
Yeah. It's okay, we've got Elwyn there to guard us.
Yes. I don't know if I have an angle here with Meko being a fucking
Shoot
Yeah.
between my legs.
You can shoot through a fan, please.
We got friendly fire off, it's fine.
Yeah.
Lean to the right.
She's not gonna hear a damn thing.
You're right.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll shoot. Why not? We'll shoot. It's been a while since I shot the
God,
crossbow.
I'm so
nothing
glad
else
I
to
left
do.
my fucking dog behind. The thing would have been so fucked.
Use
10 misses.
bless! Bless!
I didn't bless myself.
What?
Oh
I
shit.
picked 3. I don't bless myself. I don't think. I'll double check. Nope.
Oh.
Oh shit.
So yeah, it's I don't think anybody is hurt. So
I'm fine.
Just
That's
me
it.
and the bear. Yeah.
you're hurt. Oh.
I only like one, I think.
Oh, then no.
Yeah, it's not worth it for me. But
Scratch.
honestly, it's not worth using and healing at the moment because every time I heal, it's gonna heal everybody.
Unless someone is very obviously hurt, Marv's probably not gonna do it.
The bear's got
Yeah,
some
that's
stuff. That's about it.
Yeah, the Bodak reflexively, this creature, I think its int is like 8, it just spins around, gazes down at Corgrim, screaming at him. And
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, you got this. Eesh.
No, do you have bless?
26.
Who'd you give bless to?
Oh, you blessed.
Elderman.
You blessed?
No.
Oh
I'm
no,
not.
it was me.
Nope.
Oh no, yeah, it was.
It was
Meko
Elwyn?
Elwyn.
yeah, it was Meko.
Bear and
Oh
Elwyn.
wait,
You
is
didn't
it
hit
Meko
me.
Bear? Meko Bear Elwyn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. He's looking bad.
Don't worry. I'm a coming, boy.
Damn it. Elwyn.
Well, they have that thing covered. So let's face this one down 1v1. Crossbow. 22 to hit. I'm going to use a superiority die to trip it.
Does hit. 5 piercing.
Plus
oh,
8.
thank goodness Corgrim is within reach.
So 13 damage, and it's got to make a strength save.
Strength save. Coming up. Negative.
Yep, so I just shoot it in the kneecap, and it goes down prone, and I'll take another shot at it. Ah, fuck. It's prone, so I have disadvantage. Shifting that in the opposite order.
First,
Doesn't matter, baby. Sharpshooter in the house.
Still hits him. 13.
Another 13. Yep.
Oh no, it's just pissed off.
oh god, why is that so big?
And we'll take a few steps back, you know. We're shooting that while walking backwards or style.
And the Bodak for his turn. He will.
Kill Jaxus.
No.
Jaxus is there, just bound. He has a rent across his chest. You can see his rib cage and his beating heart beneath the skin. It just writhes in pain. Backdrop to this battle. He stands up, and then he uses Withering Gaze on the elf.
Oh no.
We're gonna meet his gaze, stare him right in the eyes.
God, maybe not the eyes. with what it does, maybe not the eyes. Maybe go
Yeah.
for like an armor leg.
Just gotta.
Ooh, you got
I
D4.
have bless,
D4.
so I'll make it no matter what.
4.
Yep, let me roll mine.
1. Oh well, no, you got it. Yeah.
Ooh.
At least it's half. At least it's
Half
half.
at least.
Oh, take that.
Oh, I'm so glad I
18.
used that fucking spirit thing when I
18.
did.
18 damage. Because Elwyn doesn't back down from a stare.
In your mind, you just hear this Nazgul screech. Ah!
Oh my god, that's what they're like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
And Meko,
Mecha.
we're back to the top, and here's the problem right now.
Oh,
And it's that you have, first of all, bonus one. Any creature that ends its turn, but first it's this. Creature that can see, if you can
Uh-oh.
see the Bodak, you're within 30 feet, you make a 13 Constitution throw.
okay. 5 or more.
If
Oh,
you fail by 5 more, you
Jesus.
drop to 0.
Okay.
Otherwise, you
Oh,
take
no, not
16.
Psychic. Fuck.
I'm just going to go with the average.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop rolling. I'm going to stop rolling it. Maybe not.
Oh, thank
Ah.
Jesus. So, so otherwise.
Fail save, unless it says nothing.
Okay, so I take nothing. Oh, thank Jesus. Okay.
What you
Oh.
can do, though, now that you know this, is you can avert your eyes from the Bodak, which will give you disadvantage when you attack him.
Oh, that's
But
fine.
will keep you from meeting his gaze.
Yeah. Meko, unable to communicate this, unfortunately, even though she
Yeah.
feels this.
Poor eye contact!
Yeah, she's going to run over and swing down on this thing. So I have disadvantage for closing my eyes. Do I have advantage for height?
You're higher. Yeah.
So that'll even
Yeah, so
out.
it'd even out.
And then I'll
It'd
use
even out.
reckless attack, so I get advantage.
Oh, you wouldn't have gone to 0 anyway because you're immune to frightened.
Are you immune?
Or
bless?
you're raging.
You're
yeah.
berserk. Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker!
Oh, nice.
So I mean, you don't necessarily
Oh,
have to avoid it,
geez.
but
7 for 14.
14. All right.
And the second, yep,
fuck.
14
No.
plus another 17.
You hacked on this thing. There's
Oh
no
my
blood there.
health!
Oh, that was her.
Oh, whoops.
I was gonna say, I was like, oh my god.
Here, I'm adding it back.
Self-damage.
She was it. Were you? Oh yeah.
There you
For
go.
39.
There you go.
Yeah.
So as you hack on this thing, there's no blood, but it's just like it's almost like it starts to give way and becomes mushy beneath your blade.
She's just raising above her head and striking down, slightly crouching as she does, just bringing down this thing on its head. But you see her eyes are shut tight, but she's still screaming. This guttural scream.
Gwydion, it's your turn.
Yep. So I'm gonna do that as well. So Gwydion's fucked. Yeah, cause that just drops him to 0, right? Death Gaze?
Oh no. Yeah, you're at
Yep.
0.
Yep.
Yeah, he just auto drops to 0, so the bear's gone too. And his spirit healing thing. So all of it just goes away. Fuck. Oh well, wait. Is it? Oh no, yeah. Even if I rolled a 4, it'd be within 5.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
Mecca would also take.
Within 5.
Mecca, you also take this.
Oh my god.
Five
What the
necrotic.
fuck? Okay, so it'll go
Just
to
don't roll for that. It's just
yeah.
automatic.
It'll go to 3 then.
Christ, just dropped to 0 instantly. Fuck. Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think there's any way for me to avoid it. Yeah, because I've got like reaction things, but it's only for like absorbing damage for certain things.
Because you just botched it. You failed by more than 5.
Yeah, I mean, even with Bless, it wouldn't allow me to. Oh, I don't have Bless anyway. That's the bear. But yeah, so Gradient's just down. Fuck.
You guys have potions of greater healing and stuff. If you want to retroactively pull those out of the chest,
Yes.
I'll let you do that. But Corgrim, you're up.
You gotta make the same too.
Okay, well, at the start of my turn, I'm going to look the fuck away from this creature and sidestep over. And poke it in the ass. 18,
You have disadvantage if you're looking away.
but I'm,
Advantage for surrounding.
yeah,
Flank.
Oh.
I'm across from them.
Yep, 18 would hit.
All right.
You might do him in.
Yeah, 15 sneak attack and 12 damage.
Yes, does it.
Yes, that's 1.
That's one. As as I run around behind it and I look over to Gwydion falling down, or I'll focus my eyes on Gwydion instead of looking at this creature, and I
Screeches.
these things are very nasty, and I poke it right in the back, running my rapier through, flick the blood or ichor or whatever it's got off my blade, and then look over at this thing running down the hall.
Marv Elderman.
Gwydion's down. We're gonna fix that shortly.
Yeah.
And Marv will move over quickly and see that Gwydion's gone down and start praying to Shantea and put a hand on Gwydion's shoulder. Come on back to us now, big fella, and cure wounds. So it's 6, and then I have Disciple of Life. Whenever you use a spell first, the creature regains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level, so it'd be 9.
So 9. Alright, yeah, he goes up to 9.
And then
Yeah, his eyes flutter back awake. Yeah, I assume it's like this kind of necromantic energy kind of wrapped around him as he gazed at the thing's eyes, kind of withering him. Kind of, like,
And then bonus action healing word, seeing that Elwyn, despite standing tall, is looking a bit weathered by the whatever energies this other creature's putting off. I'll fling out a healing word. A lot of heals to make. And that is also going to be 9.
He's up to 18.
And that's it for Marv. I got lots of healing to do, I see.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. I mean, we would have been good with my fucking spirit thing, but because that just auto incapacitates, it drops everything. There's no.
Ellen.
Fuck.
Oh, we're just gonna keep peppering. We don't even know what's going on behind us. We've been focusing on this guy. Of course, that's a 10.
10
Extra attack,
misses.
baby. 24
4 hits.
for an 8, and then we will use another superiority die. We're gonna try tripping again.
You don't want to get close to you?
No, fucking let him sit. Kneel. So an extra 4 damage and another
Ooh.
strength save.
Oh,
Oh wait, that might be it. Sorry, I gotta look at DC. I think my DC is 14 or 15.
let me know.
And that's it for my turn anyways. I'll tell you whether or not he's down. Oh, he's up next, fucker.
Oh boy. I'm gonna close on you, son.
Uh-oh. He wants it.
So
oh,
8
God.
plus proficiency plus stacks mod.
Fucking
So
eight.
8 plus 3 plus 4.
15.
So 8 plus 4.
15.
Hmm.
So he makes it. The Bodak is just like a rushing billow of blackness that closes upon the withering gaze. Hey! So take 13.
Shit.
Yeah, Elwin hasn't learned, so just keep eyeing the creature down.
Mecco's up.
Mecco.
Up around. You just hear
Mhm.
from deeper in the chamber. You hear just a low rumble, like there's some sort of ancient rite or something being performed.
Unfortunately, Mecco is not paying any attention to that. She sees this other Bodak. Bodak, this flying Dementor, and she runs past Marv. You can feel the vibration of her feet as she clatters along the stone, stepping in front of Elwyn. But she's going to make that, still hasn't learned, I guess, make that dash action to get up right to it. I don't think I can attack because I did that, unfortunately. Yeah. I can't do anything else, but I can dash up to it.
Do you not
take
get
5.
bonus action attacks with rage?
Well, I don't get bonus attacks with rage. I have extra attack, but that's only whenever you take
If
the
you take the
attack,
attack
action,
action.
which I didn't.
You have action surge.
I do. I'm not a warrior.
She's not a fighter.
No,
I'm a lame ass fighter.
I knew that from Titus the Dragon Slayer. Is how I knew about the action surge.
But yeah, she runs up and she's closing her eyes at this point, just yelling in this thing's face. It's that guttural growl.
Take 5 necrotic damage.
She is no fucks.
Gwydion.
All
Newly
right.
born babe. With 9 HP.
Gwydion, you see him kind of staggered, kind of get up from the ground and raise his staff again, speaking his strange tongue. And this large, ethereal bird, kind of like a, I forget what they're called, but this big, beautiful kind of tropical bird, with these big,
A pigeon.
long plumage.
It's called a pigeon.
A bird of paradise, that's what it was. Kind of erupts into the existence above him. And I'm going to cast... where's the button? Healing Spirit. I'm going to do this with... I'm going to use a level 3 slot. For this, so it's 2d6 when it heals, instead of 1. But yeah, a 5-foot cube... moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, can cause the spirit to heal 2d6 to that creature. No action required. Blah, 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 blah. And I can also move it. So I can move it onto people to heal them, pretty much, or have people move on to it. But he's going to conjure it kind of right over himself and immediately heal 2d6. So he heals 7 more. And then I think it's bonus action. Yeah, I'll use a bonus action to move it up onto Elwyn, actually, so that he'll heal 2d6 as well, I guess.
Do I heal now, or is that on my turn?
What would it be? Let's see. Moves into the spirit space. Technically, it says moves into the spirit space. So, I mean, I moved the spirit onto him. I don't know. It's up to you, Bo.
Yeah, if you move it to him.
Okay, yeah.
Fine.
So 2d6 then. So you heal 4. And that's Gwydion for now.
Corgrim the
He's making
Slayer.
sure not to look at the Bodak.
Was that 7 to Corgrim? Gwydion?
Oh no, the 7 was to Gwydion, sadly.
Okay.
Getting the shaft here, son. You're the one that you're the one that did him in.
That's
true.
That's the
He's
reality
about
of
to
it.
heal you, but he was looking towards the other enemy first, kinda.
So 6, I'll go right there, and I will shoot the Bodak.
You'll drop to 0, mind you, if you move into that space.
To which? The one right next to Elwyn?
Oh,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
has the
'cause
aura.
you're in the
deals
aura.
damage.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
12?
12 is a miss.
Alright, that's me then.
Goes over top of the Bodak, slices through its cloaks. Marv Elderman.
Yeah, I don't think I was.
We're out of free action spells, so
I don't know if Marv is hurt, but he would have actually been able to take the 2d6 heal. Too.
I've been untouched. Lucky me. Because Meko is kind of in the way and seeing this aura and all that malaise that's around, Marv is going to actually use. Let's see, it's 60 feet, yeah. Marv is going to use Sacred Flame cantrip to attack the Bodak. Let's make a DC 15 dex save. He was
Dex
healed.
save. Negative.
9 radiant.
Ah, it burns. That
Let me see. Yeah, that's all I can do.
back to the top.
Alright, well, you heal 2d6 for being in the spot of the spirit thing. So 5 more to Elwyn.
Five more to Elwyn. Are you going to avert thine gaze?
Never.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Make your
If you roll a
Constitution check.
goddamn one.
Oh,
Let
I
it-
accidentally closed my sheet.
Let it be known about Elwyn, steel-hearted, though foolish.
Oh my god. Well, that's
That's a drop. That's
Yeah,
5.
even if I pass a 4, right? Because it's, yeah.
oh yeah.
Womp.
You're within
Oh.
range.
Elwyn, you know, he sees Meko charge right by him. He sees an arrow fucking
Wait, how low are
whiff.
you?
I'm at 0 now.
Well, what do you? Because that's within range. Because it's a DC 13, isn't it?
15.
Oh, is it
Is it 15 or 13? Let me
It's
no,
13.
Bless, though.
I don't think Elwyn has bless.
I thought it was
I
Elwyn.
do have
Yeah.
bless.
Oh yeah,
No,
roll
it
your
is
bless.
thir-
Roll
it
your
is
bless.
13. The death gaze is 13.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You don't go auto to 0. You take 3d10 psychic.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Dude, if I roll a
That's
4, it's 12. So.
Yeah, but you have to, in order to get a 0, you have to fail by 5 or more.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So you
How much am I
should-
taking?
Yeah.
But you'll still at least take the damage.
3D.
Yeah,
I
take
think it
3d10.
was like. Yeah, I think it was like 3d10.
That's pretty good.
16. That bad.
I think he's still up though. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 20 HP, and we're just gonna power through that. You know what? We're gonna switch. We're gonna put the crossbow down, run in there with the rapier, and shield.
Close your eyes.
Can I get behind him? Let's see.
You still take the 5 necrotic.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah. Loop up behind him, stab him. No shield. Rapier and hand crossbow.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah!
So-
Critical! Oh, wait, no, it would be even because if you're closing your eyes.
I'm not closing my eyes. I took the damage.
Oh.
So it's 27.
27.
Holy shit.
And then a second extra
Not-
attack
not
with
needed,
rapier.
Not needed.
Oh.
Killed it.
Good.
Owen!
Yeah, you can see that Elwin's winded and he's feeling something. A bunch of rotting going on inside him. But he stabs the creature in the back. He looks up at Meko and says, "You see that? No sweat!"
Meko, she shakes off the rage, wiping her mouth and throwing some of the spittle and everything on the floor. She looks down at Elwin with a very toothy grin, coming over and clapping him on the shoulder. "Oh, you did a great job there. Mighty fine fighting."
Oh, well, you were something. You ran right by me. I was afraid I was being attacked.
I did? Oh, sorry. Didn't see you. But afterwards, she looks up and looks over at Jaxus. You see her eyebrows knit together. She stares at the Dragonborn.
Gwydion actually calls out, "Yes, you both did quite well, but everyone quickly over to me. The spell only lasts for so long." And I'm gonna have the spirit, of course, for the spell, move over everyone basically for, the full amount each round. So that's 5 more rounds of 2d6 each. So that probably gets us... Yeah, so it's 10d6 basically each.
Why don't you roll 10d6? Roll 10 ones.
Oh.
45. Okay. I figure we're all probably full from that.
And Lester Trotgood is dead, but the spirit of Urban Goodman doesn't want to be killed again, and so does Jaxus. They're both begging you. I'll let you RP Jaxus if you want, as he begs to be let out of the chains. But Urban Goodman, "Oh, please let me out of the chains. Take me back to the material plane. I've already died once. Don't let me die again, for what lies ahead is more terrible than what you have faced here so far."
Yeah, you guys can deal with Jaxus. I'll do Goodman whenever it gets.
Yeah, how's it going, Scaly? You're looking good for a dead guy.
Yeah, Gwydion's kind of taken aback seeing the lizard man in person. He kind of steps up onto the upper level, taking in the dead and damned.
Meko steps up to Jaxus, seeing him there, and she places the battle axe underneath his chin, just lifting up his head to glare at him.
Do you want me to take over Jaxus here?
Yeah.
You said so.
Alright, yeah, oh, sorry, I missed it. I was trying to figure out the healing shit. My HP bugged out. Yeah, Jaxus is there, clearly in a lot of pain, the chest cavity open, blood and gore dripping here and there in small chunks. He stifles a cough as blood kind of spews from his mouth, mixed with that acid as a little speck of it gets onto your armor, singeing into it. Doesn't seem like he can talk particularly well, but he does seem to have a faint smile on his face.
Meko sees this, and her frown fades, and she just takes a step back, looking at Jaxus, not with anger, but with pity. She just looks at him and says, "This isn't really what I thought that you'd end up with, Jaxus. I could be like everyone else in the town. I'm sure many would like to see you like this. I'm sure many would be happy to see you like this, but I'm more sad for you than anything. More sad that you're hanging here, pathetic, unable to do anything. Your former glory stripped, and everything that you did to the Hamlet, everything that you wanted to do, Your final words, well, unfortunately, he's about to be stripped away. So you died for nothing, Jixis. Everything that you've amounted to is for nothing. And that I pity you for. Mekos turns and walks back to Marv.
Yeah, you hear a ragged, pained, phlegmy cough that slowly turns into a laugh. And he just continues laughing as you walk off. William looks quite dismayed at the figure.
Meko calls back to the others. If you want, I can finish him. More said than anything. Hate seeing a pathetic soul flail around.
As you say that, you see that Marv has unchained Urban Goodman. And Marv has had a few words with him, and Urban says, "Oh, thank you so much. Now shall I escape from this realm of death. I promise to change my ways. Never more be a coward, at least not back to bear and witness such bravery as here. Which way is out?"
Well, it's that way over yonder, and he points, but we were sent in here to recover a thing, and I'd wager you're not getting out until we're finished, unfortunately.
Very well. I do not think I'll be of much good to you, but I'll stay right here.
That's fine. Just wait for us and try to stay hidden in case more of those goat things come walking about.
These demons are cruel beyond any human measurement. They look what they did to poor Lester. Plucked out both of his eyes, tore apart their teeth, disemboweled him. He was screaming at the end, but now I do pray that he found a final resting place.
Marv doesn't think it's likely, but doesn't vocalize it. He looks at Urban. Was there anything else you saw that we didn't encounter in front of you? Any other creatures you can recall?
They have just been killing us, and then he looks up to Lester's corpse, and as you see Lester's corpse, it just fades from view and seems to disappear. And then we disappear, and where we go, I do not know, although I fear it is even a more ghoulish place than this.
Really?
As he says that, there's another coughing, cackling laugh from Jax's.
Marco looks around to the rest. Should we just leave him?
Gwydion kind of hops down and steps over to her. I don't know. I can't say I knew him, but he scowls. It's clear the anger starting to kind of grow on his face. It seems an insidious one, indeed.
Hey, there's no need to have him anger you. At this point, he's just a sad sack of bones and flesh hanging on a wall like an ornament.
You're
pretty
right.
much. I think we should move on. I think I heard chanting, but then again, it could be the voices in my head when I, go a bit crazy.
I couldn't be sure.
No, I heard it as well.
Elwin?
Yeah.
Corgrim? Or Leary?
Alright, let's go.
I don't
Catch you
suppose
later,
we might-
boss.
Gwydion kind of catches up. I don't suppose we have the time to rest, do we?
Oh, the adventure's just begun.
I fear the longer we take, the worse it gets back at the Hamlet. I think we press on.
Yeah, I think they're doing some sort of chanting or something.
True. I just worry about my magics. But yes, let us go.
Oi.
He follows along. Fuck. My HP was never entered for a maximum, so it just emptied out, and now I have no idea what it was. Oh fuck, what is it? D8? What's the average
Sure you
health
can.
for? I assume it was like 32 or something around there. I'll figure it out later.
Was it up this way to the north, or was it to the east?
It's up north. Yep, north. All the north center of the map.
Gwydion does actually kind of pull you aside for a moment, Mecca, as we're kind of heading on up. Actually, you seem to be at the center of combat the most, so I think you'll benefit the most from this. And I'm going to go ahead and cast Protection from Poison.
Oh.
And yeah, he kind of casts this spell and places a hand kind of on your forehead. And you see these kind of little magical vines almost crawl as if a crown around your head, forming a tiara of sorts. And yeah, so you'll have advantage against saving throws against poison and such. And you have resistance to poison damage.
Meko puts her hands on the side of her head, her eyes gazing up towards the crown, almost trying to get a look, but she can't. She looks at Gwydion with a wide smile. Kind of feel like a princess. This.
You've certainly the stature of one.
Oh, we're not really a princesses or, anything like that back in the tribe, anything, but it's about as close. Maybe like a chieftain's daughter or something.
I suppose so. It's about the same in my clan. Though things have changed in recent years.
That sounds angry.
It certainly does. Clambers up to the next level. And
Is there anything in these dents?
No. Just blood, entrails, eyeballs, fingernails. Yeah, as you come closer and you get closer and closer to what is likely some sort of main chamber, you hear chanting growing louder and louder. You hear the sound of bubbling as two people are killed, basically. As you get closer and closer, you kind of hear that chanting, then two screams. Ah! You hear the running of blood, and the chanting finally comes to an end.
Gwydion looks on.
Meko looks to Lyrian, glances forward. What do you see?
If you glance around the corner, what you see are two forms. Both of them seem to have been slain. I don't know if there's a history check, but if there's a history check, somebody can make it.
I guess it would be just knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge.
There's a history check, dude.
I think there is.
Oh, there is, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know nothing.
Dummy. Yeah. Marv Elderman, this is good because you out of character came up with his NPC. You see one of the slain figures is very reminiscent of the paintings you've seen in the illuminated manuscripts that you own. Emperor Sicarius III. But his soul or second body or whatever it is clearly dead, chained to a pedestal about the neck, hanging lifeless and pale. The second body you see, just like Lester Trotgood, suddenly disappears. If you get closer, I don't know if anybody of you have, you do see two of the goat demons kind of with their hand raised in front of a giant statue of a dragon surrounded by a sarcophagi.
I'm sneaking up and peeking around.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to make you roll stealth or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, Gwydion keeps a pretty good distance. Oh, this doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't. We should. I don't know if we can stop whatever they're doing, but we should do it quick or interrupt it.
We can take pot shots from here.
Yeah, if you want a pot shot, I'll run up and smash it. Yeah.
Speaking of pot shots, I think I can do something about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get closer. So I will quietly creep closer to behind this pillar.
Got it. We had stealth.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, we are so cursed today.
Check something here.
Plus 10. God damn.
Goose is wondering of the Emperor's body, if it's still there.
There is another being here.
Well, it probably has a pacifier.
Nope. And you see the name there.
Shit.
You reach closer, you can see Corgrim, that Sicarius suddenly, he starts to fade away as well, and his body is no more. And there's two of these goat demons just praising the statue. Corgrim, what you can see that the others maybe can't, it does seem some sort of jewel in the center of the forehead of this statue as these goats seem to be praising it. And there's a low rumble
Well,
as the place starts to tremble.
I'm gonna take a pot shot at that one on the right there.
Yeah, when Gwydion sees him go up, I'll go ahead and cast a spell if that's cool too.
Yep. We will roll initiative after that.
And Meko's gonna rage.
Does this thing know I'm here?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Got a feeling which will be more useful.
Shit.
Oh, I think 13's like their AC.
It's 14.
Okay.
So it hits.
Hey.
Barely.
You have
fucking
advantage.
hits.
Yep. It's
Wait, that's a good tag.
All right. Oh man,
It's still
17
really good.
damage.
17.
Ooh.
As I launch an arrow into its back.
It kind of turns around. As it turns around, I'd like everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah, Gwydion as Corgrim does that. You see him cast a spell, and in kind of a burst of flame, you see a figure erupt, kind of like right here. And I'm summoning the Azer with Conjure Minor Elementals.
All right. And Corgrim, I believe you go again first.
Okay, so I will.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I forgot mine.
Yeah, we're missing Marv, I think, too.
Marv.
Oops.
He's just not ready.
I'll get over here. Bonus action to hide.
The house is loud.
Oh, and then I just need a token for the Azer whenever.
I'm going to assume I'm hidden,
You're hidden.
and then I will continue to pepper that one.
Music.
21.
That hits.
And 19 damage.
19 kills it.
Alright, so as Corgrim launches one volley against this thing, lands an arrow in its back, he dashes across, hides behind the pillar, and then just quickly releases another arrow, pinning it right in the base of the neck.
Gets pinned. The other demon kind of backs up against the sarcophagus, its hands both on the sarcophagus, kind of muttering, "Oh God, Yamatora!" What do
I
you
will
turn?
look back and say, we all should kill that other thing rather quickly, please.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to refresh. Gwydion up. He is going to go ahead and have a ton of spells, but he's going to move up for now, kind of Actually, I might have the range, do I? He has the range to get a little bit of cover, almost trying to get behind this pillar. Up here. Oh, and then you can get the Azer.
Azer?
Yep.
Azer's coming up. Boom.
Sweet. Yeah, so Azer, and with my buff, it has 51 HP. Shit. 50.
That's
and
AC
just
change.
up.
Here, I'll set it up for you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you.
There you go.
And yeah, it will. What's this move? Sorry, I had to restart my roll 20, so I closed all my stuff. Yeah, it's 30. So it'll move up for now. This big flaming dwarf, seemingly carved of bronze, with this large warhammer and shield, kind of erupts in flame upon the battlefield and charges forward toward the thing.
As it charges forward, this chamber starts to shake as bits and pieces of rubble start to crash to the ground, splintering in lots of pieces. Meko, you're up.
All right, Meko, you see her just start sprinting also across the battlefield. Unfortunately, unable to do anything this round, but she is raging as she runs all the way across, facing this thing, face to face.
Ah.
Oh, I guess you can run, can't you? So I guess the Azer could have gotten at least like up with you.
Does it have a 40 move?
I doubt it.
No, it has 30, but you can
Oh,
run as an action and then move.
Yeah,
right?
but the thing is, I have 80 move if I dash.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I have a 40 move.
Yeah. So the Azer would be able to get there, but it still wouldn't be able to attack.
Oh yeah, because it was
Sorry.
up.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because it was in front of me. It was here, right?
It was like right here somewhere.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Azer would be here. What would be? There.
Oh yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would have been right here. Okay. Is that it? Or was it this one?
No,
I think
that
it's
was there.
this
Doesn't matter. Want to get vaporized. Just kidding. Alright, Mecca, what are you doing?
She can't do anything else. She's raging, but she's just in front of it because all I can do is run.
Marv Elderman.
Marv's gonna hop down here and move forward. That's 30, I believe. And then, oh, I got no angle on this.
You can shoot through me.
Oh, no, I have Sacred Flame.
Ooh.
Ignores cover, so I think it just goes right on him. Yeah. So Marv will whisper a few prayers to Shantea and launch the Sacred Flame at that demon. DC 15 for a 9 if he fails.
Is it fire damage?
It's radiant.
Radiant.
It's Godfire. Come on.
Sir. Con? Dex.
I love that fire.
Fail.
Holy fire.
So it takes 9. Still alive. And it's the demon's turn. The demon kind of turns around, and what you see as it backs up closer and closer to the sarcophagus is you just see a giant hand just burst up through the cobblestone and just impale this demon, and this thing just rises up from one of the tombs, and it stuffed this demon like into its chest, and it's like ribcage folds over this demon. And the demon is gone, and this being that rises up it towers over you. It's probably like 20 feet tall. Its arms are each like 8 feet long, and just and it raises its arms up, and this horrible, ghastly, necrotic energy just surrounds it, this vortex, and it pops Soul Rend. 20 foot.
Oh my god.
Azer barely escapes it.
So it's just me.
Meko gets it.
Okay.
18 or 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save.
8d10. Oh yeah.
10, buddy.
Oh.
8d10.
Are you
Hurry up.
rolling that?
38.
Okay,
Wow.
38.
Take a knee.
So 19. Okay.
Oh, you take half?
And
Yeah, raging.
pops its initiative. And let's see, 17. I'm just going to put it down at the bottom of the list here, so I'm going to put him 15. There we go. And that's it for that turn.
Oh my
And,
god, I was muted. Shit.
Elwin, you're up.
Fucking hell.
Oh, well, we're
Or
kind
you
of
can,
far.
you can describe what that looks like, Meko, as your.
Yeah, you see.
How much do you have left?
20. You see
So fucking
Meko.
tanky.
Yeah, I know. As she runs up and the demon gets sucked into the Devourer's chest, it just writhing and screaming as it gets entered into its rib cage. And there's this vortex of just black energy that explodes out of it, getting Meko in its wake. You see just bits of her skin and flesh peel off, part of her face even getting sucked into the Devourer, but she still stands strong, still just staring the thing down, unmoved and unshaken.
He just. Elwin turfing.
Go get him, boy.
He's Elwin's gonna try to get closer, so he's gonna hop down, nice little flip off the small ledge, run his 30 feet, take 2 shots. So 17 and 11
17 hits.
for 8 piercing damage.
And it gets him. Sticks in it. Doesn't do much, though.
Oh yeah, we gotta get close and personal for this one. So Elwin is full charging while he's taking these shots. That's all I got though.
Corgrim. Big boy.
Get him.
Okay, so I see big nasty fucker, and I'm gonna do what I did before: run over there and try to hide.
Yeah, its passive perception is not high. It's like 11, I think. Let me look.
Well, I got
Oh,
a
man.
12.
Yeah, it's-
Passive perception 10.
Okay, I am hidden, so I will
Correct.
short bow it again.
Nice.
18.
18 hits.
Nice.
I am not getting up close and personal with that thing. Sorry there, Meko.
Good idea.
That's fine.
21 damage.
Whew.
Thunk. Thuds into it.
Oh god, cure wounds just
Gwydion.
touched. I thought that was. Oh no, I mixed up cure wounds and healing word. Oh no, I can't heal you from back here. Oh shit.
Fuck.
I thought cure wounds was the one that was ranged. Shit. Alright, well, Gwydion is going to kind of run up the steps here and actually kind of close a bit. Get a bit of cover under this ledge. And then I'm going to cast, what is that spell? Fairy Fire on this motherfucker.
Nice.
Oh wait, actually no, I don't. Sorry, that's concentration. I forgot. I can't cure. Do you have any? Oh, actually, you know what? I can still cast Healing Spirit. But I don't think. Well, yeah, you're hurt. So I will do that. I'll cast Healing Spirit. As you see the spirit kind of again, that kind of bird-like figure kind of swoop out from Gwydion, past the Azer, and over onto you, Meko, and
Concentration, baby.
Oh, yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, it is concentration.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Never
Make a
mind.
decision
Everything's
here.
concentration.
Do you want damage or do you want a bird?
You got 30 seconds.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, yeah. The Azer just charges it. So, Warhammer. Get it.
Ooh.
Shit.
That's a miss.
Yeah, it's a miss. Yep. Yeah, I don't think there's any other spells I can use for now. That's Gwydion. Shit, I didn't realize.
Meko's turn.
Yeah, so Meko is going to. Of
This thing is so
course-
big, like this little level here doesn't even matter for any purposes at all.
Yeah, she's gonna shift it to flanking though, so she can get advantage on this thing. Boop, with the Azer. Actually, it'd probably be more like this. Stepping up, and she's going to. She doesn't have to do her thing. Cool. Okay, so she's going to smack it twice with the axe. It's a
14 misses.
Oh my god. 18?
18 hits.
Jesus. Okay. So she does 14 damage. She swings into it, cracking some of the bones.
Yeah, some of the bones kind of crack off. This thing is so huge.
That's all
Nice.
for her.
Angering.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go. I said you're
I
starting
thought
to
of
become
something.
angry.
Oh no, she's already angry. I thought of something, but I have to be attacked again, so it's okay.
I think I know what you mean.
All right, Marv.
Marv's gonna start moving up. To there. And can't really get anything over to Meko here, but I will keep putting damage into it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna Sacred Flame it again from here. Or I should say Sacred Flame it first time. Where's
Sacred Flame it.
Sacred Flame it.
Get it? More fire?
Well, Radiant if it doesn't make the save.
It's a pretty good save.
Stack's not very good, I don't think. Oh, boom.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
12.
Radiant damage.
Oh, radiant.
I heard.
No resistance to that.
Nice.
Does it have resistance to magic weapons? Because I have a magic weapon. As a heads up, just in case.
Yeah, all my summons count as magic too.
It's all good.
Cool.
It's Devouro's turn. Meko hit it last.
I did.
Yep, it turns to you. So it gets to roll its 1d6 or 1d6. Soul Rend does not recharge. And uses multi-attack on you.
Alright.
Oh shit.
23.
Definitely hits. Alright, I'm gonna
Oh,
be using Stone's Endurance on this one. So basically it gives me d12 plus 2. One sec. So I take 10 damage off of that. It'd be 11 plus 28, so 39.
29.
It would be I think it'd be half first, and then the 10 is taken off.
Probably.
Yep. You still stand.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out math. So 39, so it would be 40 to 20, so 10. So she takes 10 damage.
Whew.
Damn.
Man.
That was only the first claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Oh
a
my
10.
God.
Meko is just, you see pieces of her flesh like coating the floor.
Oh,
Yep, that
shit.
hits too.
Matt in a second.
Oh.
Yep, that's 30,
40.
40. Yep, she takes 20, but she's down. You see Meko fall to the ground, blood spattered all over
not
these
used
tombs.
It has to be double your health to auto kill, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank Christ. I can't believe I readied the wrong fucking healing spell. God damn it.
Throw a potion at her, dude. Make sure it lands in her mouth.
My potions are too strong. Oh, sorry.
Ellen, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be yelling while we're running, and we're kind of far, so probably can't hear us. But we'll take 2 shots. Hey.
Oh,
So
There you
that's
go.
13
13,
and 5. So yeah,
18.
and we're gonna move another 30 feet.
Nice.
We're trailing behind Marv here.
Gosh.
And Corgrim.
Well, things are a little dire, but I'm not going to get closer. I am going to just do my shake and bake, run over there and hide.
Yeah, you're strafing back and forth as this thing is preoccupied with Azur and Meko.
22.
Hits.
Okay, and then I will short bow it. 21
Hits.
for 21 damage.
Damn.
Fuck.
DPS is insane.
Amazing.
Oh my god, yes.
Falling out of control.
Rogues.
And Gwydion.
Alrighty, let me see. I think it's just one. Yep. Let's get it. So Azur is going to go in with the Warhammer.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
fuck. Oh, we
Miss.
don't have flanking because you're, oh,
down.
shit. Yeah. Gwydion is going to move, making sure to keep a good distance.
Why?
Move up a ways, kind of around the side so they can start getting to her. And actually, that's a move, and then I can sprint, can't I, for like another 30, right? Or is it double 30?
No, if you move, I mean, you can use, since you're not doing anything else, you can move 60 total.
60 total? Okay,
Yep.
yeah, that's what I was wondering. Let me check his range. Up to there. Okay. So yeah, that's about right. So I'm gonna move up to, I think right here is safe, but he's gonna move up. Yeah, I'll move right here. I don't think I have anything that can get to you from this range, sadly.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
Gwydion for now.
Death save.
Oh, 1.
One
I'm the
success.
only one who fails death saves, just letting you know.
Yeah. The Devourer has a present. Marv Elderman.
Okay. Let's see. Well, that's close enough, I think. I'm just looking at what I have. Okay, I know what I'm doing. We're just gonna move ever so slightly closer here. I'm going to use Beacon of Hope. It's action, so it's concentration. I can choose any number of creatures within 30 feet, and they get advantage on wisdom and death saving throws and regain the maximum number of hit points from any healing.
Oh.
So I'm just going to choose every ally within 30 feet, which is going to be, I think, these 3. I don't.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think Gwydion's too far. I don't see Gwydion. You're just barely out of range.
Just barely out.
But I'm going to choose those 3, and then bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word as a second level spell. So that's going to be 2d4 I don't have to roll with the heals for max anyway on Meko, so it's going to be 8 and...
Hey, Meko! Back to 8.
It's going to be 8 plus my Disciple of Life, so it'd be 12, because it's 2 plus spells level 2. So 12 total.
She's awake.
Oh my god, yes.
And his turn again.
Uh-oh. Just in time!
Yeah.
It's got Fireboy over here pestering it, though. Oh, shit.
Mm.
Oh, there we go. That's a bit more intense.
Alright, somebody roll me a d6 to see if his soul rand recharges.
1d6, here we
Don't
go.
roll us. Yes.
4.
Okay, so he's going to do 1 attack at Meko and 1 attack at Azer.
Shit.
Does he disadvantage because of prone?
They give advantage.
range.
on
No!
He has advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, he hits me.
26.
That's for sure. I'm going down again. Bye, guys.
Does he have advantage? Why did you... Why?
She's prone.
She's prone.
Yeah. I'm down
Oh,
again.
shit.
That's. I don't have rage on.
The next one is against Azer.
Alrighty.
I get knocked down.
Yeah, that'll hit for sure. Let me see. What resistances does it have?
So what's that?
Nothing for this.
42?
42. Yeah, he's hurt. Oof.
And, yeah, he just stands there.
Look. Yeah, the Azer takes a big hit, but he does take 1d10 fire. So let me... 1d10. So he takes 3 fire damage as the Azer's body kind of sears into it.
Damage resistance to fire.
Shit. Wait, really? Fuck.
It's a
I can't
demon.
believe it.
So you take 1.
6 DPS.
God. Of all the things that would
Use your fucking
have
bird
fire
now.
resist, I would never expect a fucking corpse.
Alright, we're doing another 2 shots while we're continuing our charge. So 26 and 10.
26 would hit.
For another. I keep mineral on this shit.
5.
5 damage, baby. And then we'll move another 30 feet. So we'll get right behind the Azer.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least it's nice and bright around the Azer, so.
And Corgrim.
Okay.
Strafing back and forth.
Yeah, song and dance. Let's see. 12?
Yeah, 10, right?
Yeah, yep, passes.
Alright, then.
Boom.
Oh,
It's gonna be
shit.
big. It's gonna be big.
Oh,
Jack
nice.
crit, baby.
Don't say that.
It's gonna be huge.
26
Fucking
damage.
huge.
Not bad.
Alright, Gwydion.
Alrighty. The Azer's gonna try and get it with that Warhammer. Nope.
Oh my god,
he
it
has
sucks.
no luck.
No luck.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
hey, there's no way to get advantage right here.
What's Gwydion doing?
Do I want to try and get her out? I think that's my only option right now.
There's no getting out. There is just more attacking.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just trying to think what the fuck to do here. Because I don't have anything that can heal you from this range. Shit.
I got that covered, little bunny.
Yeah, true. Alright, so I think I'm going to, I mean, the Azer's not really going to be doing anything for us. So I'm going to ditch the Azer and conjure animal and get the bear back. As you see the Azer kind of disappear in this puff of flame. Let's get the fucking bear back here, man.
The bear. Where do you want the bear? Same place?
Yeah, pretty much right here. I think that'll give us a good angle where everybody will get advantage. And what was it, 42? 52. Okay, let me adjust it.
You've changed this AC again. Here, the red is the hit points.
Now, since I just summoned it, would it be able to attack as well?
Probably not, because you had
Yeah,
the...
I doubt
I
it.
assume not. Yeah,
All
because
right,
I already
Mako.
had the other one attack. I feel like that makes sense.
Mako's turn.
Yeah. Although Gwydion is going to move up this way. The crystal was up atop the head, right?
Yes.
So I have advantage on death saves.
So right there.
2 ones.
Roll it
Yeah,
again.
bitch!
You heal 1, but you also get the bonus to the healing. Right?
I just get a
then
full
there's-
1.
That's the max. So, and 1 is the max of 1. So.
Oh, I see.
I feel like this might be my last chance, because it's gonna hit
I wish
me.
I had saved my fucking spirit healer.
I either can go in, or I can run back to Gwydion for healing, and then run back in. Ooh.
Yeah, he is over there. He's kind of waving your way.
I don't know what Meko would do.
I mean, it's all well. It's half your movement.
On a scale of 1 to mad, how mad is Meko?
Meko's pretty pissed. She's kind of dumb. I
Gwydion's
mean,
like calling out to her, waving her way. He's like, "Get the hell over here!"
yeah, she's gonna use a disengage action so she can not get hit, and I think move over to here. You see, she's limping away. She just sprung up, and she just looks over to Gwydion's reaching out to him.
So you see at the top of that thing, as you approach that dragon, that jewel seems to shine down upon you, and it's the only thing wholesome in this entire place that is not rotten and perverted.
Oh shit! I'm gonna roll an intelligence check because I don't know if she'd know or realize.
Concussion. Roll con. See if we have a concussion from going down twice.
No,
No,
Oh,
she sees it's shiny.
you ain't know nothing,
She just wants
big
healing.
shiny gem up there.
Marv.
Damn it!
Oh boy, this is a fucking train wreck.
Oh, you're not wrong. I've really fucked up the spell slots.
Jeez.
I prepped all the wrong things.
Okay. I'm going to use Sacred Flame, I guess, from here, and just continue to try to poke away at this thing as everybody's doing. I'm gonna move to the sides a bit, trying to
Please do.
work my way.
Maybe more to the side.
Yeah, out of its range, please. God
I
damn
think you
it,
can get to there and you'll be safe.
Look,
Marv!
look. I'm running on E here.
Shit.
I'm going there. Fuck it. There's a bear. I feel
Get in.
safe. You know?
Yeah, the bear is there to take.
So yeah, another.
And he cuts through resist too. So.
Another. Well, that's not why I feel safe, but another Sacred Flame. 6.
Oh, failed. 6.
Yeah, so Marv flings a little flame at him, scorching his shoulder or something as he sprints and runs alongside this other sarcophagi.
Yeah, part of the corpse of that demon that he stuffed into his chest catches on fire.
Shit.
So I roll me a d6.
1 to 6. Here we go. It's
Boom. No.
Like, fuck for that.
Does it have reach?
Let's see what it is. Let's reach. It might be 10 actually.
Uh-oh.
Share the load.
It's not. It's not. Hmm.
God, I just looked at all the fucking gifts. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think it's going to try to kill the bear it's engaged with.
It's a big bear. It actually is like similar scale. Well, not really, but you get the idea.
11.
Hey, my boy. Oh shit. Fuck.
It's only 34 though.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Oh, it's not too bad at all.
He's still got 18.
And does he want to move? Risk a attack of opportunity. Don't think he will. Don't think he will. Actually, let me see what this guy's intelligence is. Hang on. 13 above average. Yeah, it would realize that this getting killed by these arrows over here. It would take it will risk an attack of opportunity. And move to there.
That's a couple
Jesus.
attacks, right?
Ooh.
Move has morph too.
Yeah,
I
most
have a
are.
ranged weapon.
Fucking take the
that.
disadvantage shot.
Good boy.
Sure.
I don't have this advantage.
Calls hit. 11 slashing.
Oh yeah, you put. Okay, cool. Yeah, 11 slash. Bypasses magical resistance. God, I love that. It's the best.
All right.
I like how this is Gwydion is basically just me playing a polar bear or an Acer. Is what it really comes down to.
No one's kind of pissed. He's been charging this thing this entire time, and it runs away from him the minute he gets there. I'll do another 30 to get closer. And I'll take 2 shots. Not what he wanted to do, but you can see him put the net that he was pulling out back away. And
Wait.
Damon
crossbow
Franklin.
shots.
It's a new
He
sport.
was gonna net it.
I'm gonna catch him.
17 hits. 24.
So 24 damage as Elwyn gets
Goddamn.
pissed. And he can yell now. It's within earshot. Hey, get back here!
Corgrim.
So Corgrim sees it, runs running away, and goes, God damn it. And,
God, it's actually just. Oh, man.
let's see. I am going to. No. There. That's what I need. And I can get there. So I'm going to get over there by using my feline agility. So I will bonus action hide.
Make this one look epic.
Got this.
Peek around the corner and say, I'm really tired of you.
What's a hit?
Shit,
Oh
13
my.
damage.
But tell me what it looks like as this thing stumbles around and finally falls to the ground lifeless. Its ribcage splaying open and releasing 3 or 4 dead bodies.
As Corgrim just runs up, pulls out a short bow, peeks around the corner, he just shakes his head, draws the arrow back, and a resounding twang echoes throughout the corridor. It lands right within its skull, and there's a resounding crack as I break through it.
Yeah, Gwydion's mouth is kind of agape as you manage to pull that last shot off, and the thing topples over as he quickly dives a bit closer, presuming that that's it, and tends to Meko's wounds.
I certainly hope this earns me a healing in the future.
You see
Yeah,
Meko.
Gwydion.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Meko just collapses on the floor, sitting and breathing heavily, bleeding just all over the place.
Okay, got you quite good. Holy shit. And he kind of raises his hand up and places it on you. And I'll go ahead and cast. Let me see. I got a level 2 slot. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll just use Healing Spirit. So it's 6 total.
Oh, I get max because of Beacon.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, you're definitely full with that.
How much is it?
He uses that to basically heal everybody up, and he will actually keep the bear around just in case as the thing kind of meanders over next to you, plonking down. Yeah, it kind of plonks down. Oh my god, it's so good. But he actually props you up against the massive polar bear to tend to your wounds. And yeah, the spirit again, this time kind of a wolf or something, you know, kind of literally licks your wounds, and you feel them heal up. So he'll heal the bear too, which I guess is within the range of the thing. Yeah, it gets max.
Yeah, you guys are kind of towards the end of the session here, so we'll roleplay the rest of it.
Spirit.
Yeah, as she's being healed slowly by this bird of paradise, she leans back and points up to the skull, that gem embedded into the dragon there. Hey, we might want to grip this.
Yes, I'll take care of it. And you see Gwydion kind of steps up as the spirit continues healing you. And you see in kind of one motion, he grabs a hold of the thing, and as he reaches another hand up in almost an instant, you see he takes the form of a rather large, brutish-looking ape, which begins to scale the thing quite handily, climbing up to the skull.
And you pluck it out of the skull. It glimmers with an inner light. There seems to be some sort of magical energy swirling within it, but there's also this crystalline fluid. And any of you guys can make me an Arcana check.
Sure. Arcana. Ooh, Gwydion knows.
Yep.
For some reason.
So you've heard of this thing. You can make up the lore behind this. Where are you from? The Wilderwood? What was it called?
Yeah, the Wilderwood. Yeah.
The Wilderwood.
Lots of druids and such.
Lots of old druids. And it is whispered that long ago, and you can make up details in the Age of Legends, that the gods would go here and there and bestow upon people relics. This has some runes on it. This vial is called the Tears of Mara.
Ooh.
And I'll let you guys decide kind of in the RP channel what this does, but it certainly will heal the pestilence of the town.
Yeah, he's still in his ape form up atop the skull, kind of holds it aloft almost clumsily as he then kind of, almost like a football, kind of clutches it up under his shoulder as he swings down one hand and then the 2 feet, and then he kind of almost, it looks like he's falling, but then he just grabs on with the hand and swings his way down with the rather precious package before he kind of lands, and you see him turn back into his furbolg form, holding the thing aloft. My, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's rather fascinating.
Mecca opens one of her eyes to look at it. Yeah, it looks... Is it what we need? I mean, yeah.
I certainly think so. The Tears of Mara. My people don't worship quite the same gods. He kind of gives a almost bashful look towards Marv as he says that, almost under breath. But certainly, at least many of the other druids that study the various religions of the world know quite a bit. One of my teachers knew about these, told me a story about them.
So it's a relic of Mara then?
Indeed. If the legends are accurate, then we may well be able to solve our plight, but it's hard to tell which ones are true. And he kind of steps over around the sarcophagus and Meko and passes it to you, Marv. I think you should be the one to carry these home.
Well, something that crone wanted.
From the sound of it, she just wanted you to take it back. She never said anything about keeping it for herself.
Yeah, and Marv will put it into his pack and hold it for now.
Though he kind of pauses as he looks up towards the draconic figure and the spot where he pulled the thing away. I do wonder what force must oppose her to keep this hidden away here. And he kind of motions to the creature protected.
It's always protected or more stolen or something. I mean, I'm not one to cry in weird places and such, but I don't think that dragon's gonna be crying any tears such as this.
Don't jinx us. You never know. And here, you see, he always carries this rather large jug, kind of probably like a good 2 to 3 gallon jug, kind of hangs from his pack, and he pulls it up, and you see he pulls a mug from the backpack as well, and he pops one of the corks off of the alchemy jug, and you see fresh beer begin pouring out into the mug for you.
Mako sees this. You're pouring it out into a mug, and she says, "Huh, thanks." And she looks as though she's about to take the mug, but she takes the jug instead, hands you the mug, and just starts drinking from the jug.
A woman after my own heart.
Where are your manners, my pretty?
There's a bit of a start from Gwydion as the old woman.
Yeah, it's like a sidler. The sidle's up next to you, Meko. You notice, like, the crone is suddenly there by your side. Oh, save some of that for poor old Talana. I dare say, I didn't much expect you to survive this, but I thank you all the same.
If my curiosity might damn me, I must ask, why was this here?
Oh, that was stolen from Mara long ago. Like I said, she's fond of gambling, as am I. But, well, in this I think we both made out just fine. And, Marv Elderman, I plan to keep my part of the bargain.
Very well. You said that the plague must go elsewhere?
Oh, indeed. Like I said also, that my powers are but a shard, a remnant of what they were so many eons ago. But now this realm, it has been restored to me, and I will keep my bargain and place it elsewhere. Do not think that the wars of men and elves and the lizard folk are all that exists on the continent. There are wars in the spaces that you do not see. Wars on realms that, well, I needn't bother you with the boring details, Marv Elderman, but you did dear old Talana a favor today.
Whatever you say. He looks at her. And I know where I'd like you to send that cursed pox.
Oh? Please tell me. I quite look forward to wiping out the entire population.
Are you familiar with a group called the Sire of Dragonfang?
Venom Fang?
Yes, that one. Must forgive me, it's been a long day.
Yes, far to the east, where the deserts burn night and day. A hellish place, that. Have you traveled there?
No, and I prefer not. But if anyone deserves a pox such as that, it's those evil souls.
Gwydion actually reaches a long arm out over onto your shoulder, Marv. Are you sure? if what I know is correct, we've never been there. We don't know who might dwell under his wing. Anyone could be affected by this. Innocence, Marv.
There's gonna be innocence anywhere, unfortunately.
But there's those orcs, aren't they?
There's innocence there, there's slaves.
I know of no better place to send it. I wouldn't want to wish that on my own worst enemies, but if I have to choose, it's going to be them.
So just out of sight and out of mind, then.
It keeps them from coming back. That's what I'd prefer. If nothing else, it gives them something else to deal with, rather than focus their attention out here.
Gwydion looks frustrated, but isn't sure what else he could say.
Corgrim looks to the old woman. Might you tell me what the lizard man that started this whole thing is doing out in the hallway?
Oh, he's no longer there if you would go and check. He's been quite whisked away. We have other uses for him now.
Fascinating.
Those who die on the material plane often pass into my own, and as you can see from my former associate here, and she walks over to the Devourer and pokes it with her cane like Yoda. We use souls in certain different ways. His way is quite elegant and brutish, but I have quite a bit of style and flair. Perhaps you haven't seen the last of old Jaxus.
Gwydion seems to almost shudder at the thought, given the weight of the curse that they are already dealing with. Kind of snuggles up against the bear.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I think we'd rather not see Jaxus again, if possible.
Well, I suppose that depends on the roll of the dice. And she produces a few dice from her pocket and shakes them up and rolls them before she disappears.
Oh,
God
my
damn
God.
Well. She disappears, and all around you, I think we're going to kind of end the session. That's pretty high. That's pretty awesome. She rolls double sixes. That dissolves around you, and you find yourself surrounding the place where that portal was. Although that portal is no longer there, each of you reels with dizziness, and a crowd has gathered around the portal. And I'll let you guys report your success before we end the session.
Meko looks to Marv.
Yeah,
being
Urban's
the
there.
mayor.
Urban's there too. Urban's there.
Oh, yeah. Marv looks around townsfolk and
He's risen from the dead.
we've done it. He looks around townfolk and he lays his bag on the ground, opens the top, and pulls out the tear of Mara that he has. Holds it up. We now have a means. Pox will be broken. And let this tear of Mara ever be proof we ventured through and removed this curse from the Hamlet forever.
Urban Goodman is there. Aye. Marv Elderman. Aye. I'll forever follow you. Your wish is my command. Because of you, I draw breath again. I get a second chance at life, Marv.
Marv nods, puts a hand on Urban's shoulder. Are people around? Do people seem like they're getting better?
Yeah. Yeah, people are starting just to feel better.
Rejoicing in the streets.
Rejoicing in the streets.
Gwydion looks quite proud of the achievement, watching over Marv and the others. The people seem to be literally and actively healing as they kind of get up, the aches and pains relieved. He smiles. I think we've done quite well this time.
Marv, what?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You got Marv. In the meantime, roll me a D100.
Oh my god.
Trash.
Yeah, let's see what that gets you. I'm gonna roll on your followers chart, and we'll turn Goodman to that kind of follower for you,
Oh, nice.
if it makes sense. We'll see.
He's gonna be a fucking wizard.
He's an archer group.
Hey man, maybe he's got powers from that other realm or something.
It's Dragon Newt Warlock.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cleric retainers. Let's see.
Oh. Cleric of Talara. Or Talana.
Cleric.
Oh
Cleric
my
church.
God.
I keep praying to other gods, but all my magic seems to come.
Pest.
Roll me another one because that was a unit. Unless you want a unit instead.
He
But
becomes
nah.
a unit. He's an absolute unit.
22.
He
That's pretty good. This is good. Troubadour warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Troubadour warrior retainer. That makes sense.
I like that.
Playing the drums and cutting fools out. Or
He
whatever.
can play at the tavern.
And you can carry.
Oh god,
he
he's
can
like a horror storyteller. He's the guy that we have like tell stories after dark and shit at the tavern.
have such sights to show you.
he has tales of like being chained up while everybody else's souls was stolen for that demon.
Literal
Or whatever.
hell, yeah.
Ellen's like, that's just the first thing.
souls ripped from their bodies.
Alright.
I
I
was
was
anything
ripping their
else?
here
buttholes.
2 years.
Unless there's anything else, we can end it.
Well, Meko, I guess, with all the group and people around, celebrating. Of course, she gathers people up into her arms, multitudes of people, as many as she can support in her arms, probably much to their discomfort, but very much celebrating with the people of the town.
Yeah, the beer flows as Gwydion's jug keeps producing more and more drinks.
It's a lot of
But
ale.
Elwyn tells everyone to go to the tavern.
Oh,
Sounds reasonable.
Gwydion's gonna put everybody out of business. He should open his own place.
We're,
Murder him.
we're gonna smear campaign.
Yeah.
It's not even good. Ugh, disgusting.
Well, he works for Heidi. He's selling on her behalf. He just it's just of course under his name and stuff, his label. But he sells it through Heidi, so she gets a big cut.
Man, Corgrim puts out some DPS, man.
God, he does. Rogues are great, aren't they? Fuck.
They are great, and then I just don't do anything until it's my turn.